Screaming that
bro.
shit happened though. She
Bruh.
pissed me off
The
that day.
wire hanger.
No
There's no
more
way for y'all to
lights.
like
No more
disconnect it
light
and connect it
bush.
again.
I got a dongle for mine, but like for whatever reason with the computer, like if it's been on for too long, it won't register the dongle at
And
all.
see, that's probably
Mm.
what happened because I had cut
Hmm
my PC on earlier and walked away from that moment. Took a little nappy nap.
Little
You know what I'm
nappy
saying?
nap.
Nappy nap. You know what I'm saying?
Old people need nappy naps.
Hey,
Listen,
hey,
man.
hey.
I took a
You
little
know
nap.
what?
We
Speaking of
do.
naps, speaking of naps, right? Because me and my kids were supposed to went to the movies yesterday, and
Fell asleep on the
nah, I definitely got tired, man. I got tired. You know, little midday, John. You feel me? We had
Cause
been
you
out all
Mm-hmm.
old,
morning.
bro.
We
You
went and got
so
all you can eat
old.
sushi. You feel me? And
Yep, yep.
I
you
can't get
know,
with sushi.
it was like after that shit, bro, and then the drive, and then we went to another store and shit, and we was kicking it, and then like I finally sat down and I got a little comfort when I was like, I could use a little 30 minute, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, a
And
little
you know
something
that power
slight.
30 gonna turn into an hour minimum
Oh yeah,
if don't
easy,
nobody
easy.
come
Turn to an
fuck
hour
with you.
easy. Yep, yep. Shit, maybe even two.
What's
You know what
up?
I'm
What's up?
saying?
What's up, guys? Hi, Mike.
What's
What's up,
good?
Felix?
Oh, we live.
We is live.
He
Hey,
is loud. Look at
He
him.
ain't
What
give
was
us no
that? The
notice.
Ain't,
countdown.
I
ain't
know,
no
right?
warnings around this motherfucker.
Hey,
You
I
know what
told
I'm
him
yeah.
saying?
Y'all ain't
on
seen
the
the
last
countdown.
time.
I seen the countdown. I was paying attention.
Oh, well. There
Did
you
not
go.
We
know.
just got to start it, you know.
And
Get
Yeah, we
the
gotta
everybody
be
can.
ready to go.
get the nerds
Yeah,
out of the
yeah.
way, you know.
Yeah, you know, no
Surprise.
jitters. You know what I'm
And
saying?
I'm
Just
over
gotta
Yeah.
be
here on
ready to go.
Amazon as I am always.
Uh
Uh-huh.
oh.
Cart
Yes, we.
full.
Mm-hmm.
Damn, Sue, she got a cart
Sue,
ready for
she
you.
getting ready for
There it
you.
is.
Look, I'm waiting on somebody empty this cart
Uh
because
She
oh.
it's
can
empty in
That's
the
send it to
cart
crazy.
one.
this week.
She'll
Hey, yo,
send it to
Mike,
one of
you
them
trying to empty
phones.
your Amazon cart? You want to talk
She
to
over here
Jazz?
got the Amazon cart going like a motherfucking
I
rotation,
really
man.
do. I really do.
That's
But
crazy.
every Sunday you got to restock it. It's like going
Wow.
grocery shopping.
Nah.
All right. All right. You got a new sugar daddy every week for that shit.
Oh,
I
wait.
just added to mine and immediately emptied it. I got a couple more options for birthday dresses for the concert
Yay.
that's coming up. So,
What
um,
concert?
Birthday
I
it's
ain't
dress
gonna
for a
a
lie.
concert.
yeah, yeah, it's a Beyonce theme, like
Uh,
candlelight
mm,
in the not in the park, but in yeah, you know,
oh,
Okay.
So
yeah,
she she said she
Okay.
trying
yeah.
to be at the concert like they trying to get to the yams.
Now, what you wearing? Leopard
Hey,
print? You getting to
Fibo.
that age now?
Oh
You
damn.
oh
wearing leopard
wow,
print to
Oh
the
Hey,
concert?
damn.
what's that? What
wow,
does that mean? What does that
wow.
mean?
First off, I've been wearing leopard print
Oh
What
because it
the
looks
hell does
good.
shit.
that
It looks
mean?
good on this body. Okay.
Right?
Second of
that
all, no,
that
it will
print,
be a
that
little
print.
black dress.
Oh, okay.
Shots
Can't go
fired,
wrong with a little
motherfucker.
black
No,
dress.
ain't no shot fired. Look, they've been having a lot of them
You know how he do.
old school concerts and stuff out here, man, and the 50 plus club, they been out.
The 50.
Not
Damn.
that you in that club,
Damn.
but they wear the print of every animal
That's
alive,
crazy because he
man.
right
Hey,
behind
hey.
I
me.
know he's just behind you by a year,
He,
ain't he?
Whoa,
yes,
Cougar
bruh,
gang.
yes,
Uh-oh.
yes,
bruh.
Yeah,
yes.
exactly.
That's
If
Oh
I
wow,
if I
wow. Hold on,
remember
wait.
crazy.
correctly,
Not y'all
yes.
attacking him now. Slow down. All right.
Thank you, Nikki.
Jeez.
Thank you.
Hey, you
Yes.
started it. You started it. I'm finishing it. Okay.
That's
But no,
That's
crazy.
wild.
yeah, it's gonna be next Thursday. My sisters and I are gonna go.
Oh, see, it's a
Gonna
Thursday
get
concert.
dressed up real
Older
cute, get
crowd.
my hair done, maybe a little makeup, and
Okay, okay. A little
it's
blursh.
a late
A little
birthday
blursh.
thing. So
Not a
Oh,
little
okay,
burst.
okay.
A little
no,
blursh.
a little blursh now. No, we don't do blush. It don't look right on
Oh
me.
shit.
Just the mascara.
Yeah, the
Oh
Oh,
my.
the
mascara
massacre.
and
The massacre.
the eyeliner. Yeah,
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
it's
massacre.
lip
Little
gloss.
lining of the eye, and yeah,
Yeah,
little.
Not wide in
Little.
the eye. That's not.
you
That's
said white
no.
I
in the
said
eye.
lining of the eye. Little line.
Eyeliner.
Yeah, what I said. Little lining of the eye.
Yeah.
I'm done. I'm
Yeah.
Okay.
done.
And the
I'm
You
mascara.
know,
done.
and then y'all gotta put that motherfucking
Why
clear coat on. Y'all put the
y'all
clear coat
really
on the lips. You know what I'm saying?
mm-hmm.
No.
Just
All right.
stop.
Mm,
Well, fuck
Y'all
it.
do put the little polish, the little tile polish
Yeah,
on the
you know what I'm
lips.
saying.
you
You know
said a
how
tile
Y'all
you
calling
paint
polish.
the
it
car.
everything but
You
Lip
know,
lip.
gloss.
no, it's the lip
Hello.
gloss is a clear coat, and I'm gonna tell you why
Who
I
said the
call it that.
clear
All right,
coat?
because y'all put the lipstick on, right? That's the paint
Mm-hmm.
job. and then y'all put the lip gloss on top of that shit, and that's the clear coat. All
The
right,
finish, duh.
that's the finish. Exactly. Like,
Duh.
come
Chaps
on
it
now.
underneath. It's
Don't
chaps
try to
it
act like
underneath.
we're not making sense over here.
Right.
I'm just
Act
saying,
like
you
we don't
don't
know how to
always-
paint cars and
Y'all
shit.
real,
That's crazy.
y'all real
But you don't
defense
always
mode
put
today.
on. You don't always put on lip gloss with lipstick. Like
Oh, you don't
Okay,
always put the finish
well-
lipstick
on?
is
No,
Well,
sometimes
you
you
like to
want it
run
to be
around
matte.
here with the unfinished product on and put a clear
No.
coat on top of it. That's
Wow.
yours.
no, because see, you don't even know. You don't even know if you
Yeah, if you
if
don't-
you're wearing a matte lipstick, you're not going to put on gloss. Like it
Mm-mm.
defeats the purpose.
Well,
You don't
no,
look
I
like-
wouldn't expect you to put anything on top of a matte finish.
So then, why would you? You said,
But why you
lip
want your
gloss.
lips to look dry?
They
Man.
don't look dry.
Chapped in the mama can't eat no
They
chicken
don't-
with
they
it. Or
don't
it's
look
gonna lose
dry.
a loss.
I'm just saying. I mean,
You know what I'm
I wore matte lip gloss yesterday or a matte lipstick yesterday, and you definitely liked my picture on Instagram. So
Ooh.
Did I?
Mm.
you definitely did.
Ooh.
I might have did.
Because
I
he
don't
is
know.
supportive. What
You
that
know,
mean?
exactly,
God
you know.
damn. Because he
Wow.
I'm
supported
just
you.
trying to be a good friend. God
You know
damn.
what
Let
I'm
me
saying?
take my like back, motherfucker. What the
Hey.
fuck?
Listen,
Sick of
you
this
can have
shit.
it.
Did
You
they
can
put
have
the
it.
thumbs down on
You know what?
Instagram
You
yet?
damn right
Yeah.
I can have it. Hold on.
You can have it, baby.
Now
What
he
a
gotta
bitch.
be. Now
I
he
got
gotta
enough
be
other
petty on
ones.
another level and
Don't
go
make it up
back
for it.
to yesterday.
You know what I'm saying?
I
I
like
got a
that.
double back. Ain't that a
Look what
bitch?
you making him do, and he wasn't trying
Ain't
to
no
do
way
like
he
that
on the
that
phone really
day.
doing this.
He
Right.
probably really
really
is.
being
You know what?
supportive and shit.
All right, you know what? That's fine, Kevin. I'm gonna block you. I'm gonna block you now.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Okay.
Mm.
Teflon
Woo.
deleted.
You get
Get a little
attention.
spicy.
Aw.
All right, somebody
spicy.
thong
Real.
is twisted up.
I was about to say something, but you know what? We'll talk later.
Of course. You know what I'm saying? I'm here for you. I'm very supportive all the time.
You're full of shit.
Obviously.
You're full of
You know what?
Anyways, how was y'all week?
Exactly. My
How's
week
y'all
was
week?
decent. I ain't gonna lie. It was a hell of a work week. My Wednesday was wild. I got caught up with the kids all day. It was supposed to be my off day. But you know, it is what it is. That's life.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
Shawty.
Mine was cool.
Oh, by the way, you guys, we have a special guest today by the name
Welcome.
of Shorty. Give her some love.
You know what I'm saying? Welcome Shorty to the building.
Well, since we're talking about you now, why don't you introduce yourself to our lovely audience?
I'm Shorty. And what do you do, Shorty?
How long have you been a streamer?
I don't know. I would say 2 years.
Uh-huh.
Variety of things. I don't stick to one thing anymore, so I'm all over the place. But I'm here. Hi guys.
Happy
to have you
Trying to
to
act
hear.
nervous.
I know, right?
I'm
That could be
acting
a
nervous. This is
shy.
me.
That's
I ain't shy. This
crazy.
is me.
How was your week?
Sunday. My week, F work, but you know it pays the bills.
Period.
Indeed.
But it's just been up and down. So I'm not ready for Monday. I might take the day off. But yeah, it's going all right so far.
That sounds like a good plan. Anybody else?
Mine's been a busy work, but it's been good. It ain't been terrible. So
You didn't have to cuss nobody out this week.
Anybody snatch
I
your ass through
probably
the drive
did.
through?
I probably
no way,
did curse
nah.
a few people out, but that's me. That's just how I am. If I
Uh-huh.
don't
You
curse
ain't
somebody out, then it's something wrong.
ain't
I
no
will never
videos of
go
you out
there.
there on World Star yet, is it? You getting snatched through the drive through, or you snatching
Oh,
nobody
shit.
else's
I ain't
ass?
Video still
I ain't
going
gonna
on
get
World
snatched.
Star.
I probably will be snatching somebody at some point, but that's neither here
No
nor there.
way.
I ain't
will
know
never
Liberty
go
was a
there.
bouncer at the drive through.
This
That's crazy.
place sounds violent.
Where is this?
And
So,
probably in Florida.
No,
Sound like some
Jordan,
Florida
thank
shit.
you.
Definitely sound like some Florida shit.
Oh
Not gonna
my
hold you.
Florida man.
I'm a Florida boy.
Jazz, you had to cuss out any kids this week?
Fuck them kids. FTK.
Them kids
Hold
curse
on.
out.
Hold on.
She
That's
said,
why she
yeah.
looking like that.
1 second, everybody. I got y'all. Cue it.
Kobe.
Kids. All right.
No,
So
you know,
yeah.
I don't call it a cussing out. You know, I say we have prayer meetings or come to Jesus talks. You know, that's
Mhm.
With a lot of cussing.
no.
Yeah. No,
Listen,
of
whatever
course
you
not.
call it to justify your
Yeah.
job, all right? You know
As
what I'm
long as
saying?
you got them by the collar like this, and you whispering to them without moving your teeth, you sit your little motherfucking ass down.
Yo,
I ain't your mama.
Hey, you know what's funny? I almost had to do my son like that this week, man. I had to really, really
Damn.
get in his ass, man. He was cutting up, man. Shit blew
Man,
me.
I'm
I ain't gonna
telling
lie.
There's so many pauses there.
you, it was.
Yeah.
But we not gonna
It's
do the homie
okay.
like that because y'all. I knew y'all was gonna say something, so I wasn't gonna say nothing about the homie.
I see what type of day this is gonna be.
I
Anyway,
see too.
Demi-
Violent ass.
how was your week?
Oh, you almost called my government.
I did.
Don't do that.
I did. I caught myself. How was your week?
see. God damn, girl. It was good. It was good. So my work week end on Saturday. So yesterday was my last day of the work week.
God damn.
Mad, but
Same.
Tragic.
it was a long week. I'm glad I'm to be on these off days. Then I remember, hey, I got this job today.
Hey, listen,
Let's
man,
get a
stay
nap
working.
in.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Oh, got to.
I mean, you know, before we dive into everything, right? I want to talk about this real quick, right?
All right.
Yeah, that was a lot, but all right.
I'm not about to
But,
get in trouble by Trent this week. No, sir.
Nah. But let's talk about it though, man. Like that over 30 club, right? The nap is necessary.
First off, you don't even appreciate the nap until
Nah.
you're over 30. You know
Why did
what
I
I'm saying?
fight it so much?
Yeah, kids, they fight it. We beg for it. If we don't get the nap, our day ain't really going right.
Hell yeah.
Oh,
You know what I'm
shit.
saying? Because I couldn't get a nap in today. Now I was deprived of that.
Man, listen. You know, I had one of my coworkers actually one day and said, this when we was in training still. And she was like, oh, what you do for your lunch? I was like, well, I took a 25-minute nap. She's like, how the hell can you sleep for 25 minutes and still wake up and function? I was like, because I'm fucking 31 years old. Goddamn it. Like, this is your 25-year-old ass and you take a nap and wake the fuck up and be like, no, motherfucker, this don't work like that over
No.
here.
I still be
Yeah.
dragging. I can't
Yeah.
take short naps.
You
Yeah, I
gotta
need
ease
to. 5 more
into
years
it.
and
You
we
gotta
didn't
ease
talk.
back into it. That's all.
Mm-mm.
Man,
Have your coffee ready. I drink coffee all day too. I think that's another byproduct of getting
Yeah.
older.
Well, see, I can't do coffee no more, so I do a lot of tea.
I drink
Yeah.
tea too. Gotta get that
Yeah.
herbal tea in. That's
Listen,
why,
you know
that's
what?
why I look young.
This one over here keep calling me bougie because of my tea choices. All right, I'm a jasmine and echinacea type of tea drinking motherfucker. All
That's
right?
very bougie.
Loose
As you
leaf
should, though.
preferably, okay?
Mhm.
Loose leaf preferably. I like my antioxidants. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying?
Oh,
So
He
Pokemon.
put flowers in it and shit.
So I
nah,
first
for
off,
real.
they're
Put a little
herbs.
hibiscus. You know what I'm saying?
No, I do an Earl Grey with elderberry. You know, I like that immune system
Okay.
boost. Don't get sick often, but you know, when I do, this should be bad. So I try to avoid that.
Nah, facts, man. I did have a little run in with sickness like last year where I was getting like these periodic sicknesses, and I know Shorty can attest to that shit. I was getting sick periodically. The shit was crazy, bro. Like I would get sick for like 24 hours. Body would
Oh,
shut the fuck
baby ass
down.
immune system.
You know what? First off,
The
that's
attacks
wild.
are real today. What the fuck is
it
going
is,
on,
bro. Like
Jazz?
my food's so attacked, bro. Like this is crazy, bro. Like ain't no love around here. No love around here. That shit wild.
crazy.
You know, I
It's
thought
because
we
you
was.
it's because you took your light back.
Wow.
Oh,
See, how you even know I took my light back though?
I
'Cause
don't
ain't
know.
even-
You just said you was going to.
I mean,
I didn't
I said what I said. Damn it.
Okay, well then I said what I said, damn it.
Mm.
The
Oh.
violence.
All right, Sue. Hey, Sue, how you doing today, brother?
Doing
You know what I'm
good.
saying,
Doing good,
man?
my guy.
That's good, man.
I
That's
don't know
Hey,
what's with the
Daytime.
violence today.
What up, Daytime?
Cell time 90 in the chat. What's good with you, brother?
ain't no way.
So Steve said he's over 40 club and he run on 5 hours of sleep. I don't know how y'all do that.
I
5
still,
hours of sleep. I'm dragging the next day. What's up, Day?
I take a nap at work though if I need to.
Definitely. That's
Turn me a
one.
little movie on, get a little nappy in.
Second, he eats supper. He in the supper time now. So he eat dinner
Supper
about
time.
Yeah,
6
facts.
o'clock.
He ain't eating dinner no more. He eating supper.
He watching Jeopardy and falling asleep at 7 o'clock.
Hey,
Damn.
hey, I like Jeopardy.
I know
Okay.
you getting there.
All
You
right.
knocking on
definitely-
you
You
knocking
know what?
on that door.
I'm fighting the urge to flip you off right now.
Do it.
You know what?
Do it. Do
No,
it.
look, Lisa,
He said she over there
we're not
watching
gonna be
Mash
like
Bridges and
Heavy
shit.
and Jazz, right? Mash? Did you say Mash?
Yeah, Mash and shit.
No, we won't get on that level. I'll be nice. I mean,
Yeah, we're not gonna be on that list.
yeah.
My bad.
Mm-hmm.
They so mature.
All right.
I know, right?
Mhm.
Because it's still fuck Jazz.
You can still grow up
Shit.
at any point.
You know, I'm gonna put y'all
At any
y'all
point,
butting
you
heads
and your
today.
baby ass immune system.
Yeah,
can
put
really
them
fuck
on
around.
the same
Wow,
level up
okay.
there.
They're fighting,
All right,
Mom.
so this what we doing today?
the leftover. Oh my goodness.
What were we talking about? Sleep.
Work week.
Work week for me
Yeah.
was good. I had my birthday this past Thursday.
Happy birthday.
Thank
Birthday.
you.
It's your birthday.
Was it the
When I die,
Don't.
bury me inside the booty club.
Hi Missy. Birthday it was good. And I spent the past couple of days with my mom and my sisters and my aunt, eating, lots of drinking. I'm surprised I'm not drunk right now. But it was a really good week, a good birthday, I should say.
That's what's up.
Mhm.
I'm glad you enjoyed it.
Happy belated birthday.
Appreciate it.
I
And
got one of them joints
gotta
coming
thank
up.
this girl right here too.
Miss
Shawty, I almost
Shawty.
thought about government.
Miss Shawty.
Shawty.
Came into my stream and showed me mad love.
Yay.
I was asleep.
That's crazy. That's crazy. So I guess that was Bay over there, just you know what I'm saying.
Yeah,
on
he
your
was using
phone
your
with her.
credit card. You might want to
Yeah.
dispute those charges.
I guess so. I'm gonna have to talk to my bank account later on today.
Ah. Hey, listen, man. You know what? Here's the good thing, though, right? At least it didn't happen like my shit happened one time, right?
What?
You know, you was in the middle of doing some shit, and all of a sudden they flag your card. Shit just locked the fuck up.
Gotta call him, get on the phone, say yes, I did this.
Mhm.
Well, you know, they're a little more advanced now, so you know, I get an email, might get a text message.
I might get a text.
Yeah.
Was this
know.
you? Hell no.
Man, listen, shit, $500? Hell no, that wasn't me. I already got the product in hand. Like,
Yeah.
no, it was not. Oh damn.
You know what?
Well.
Never mind. Fuck it. It's
Well,
there.
It's just that whole side of the screen.
man, I know, right? Shit,
Too
turn it
late.
up over there.
Too late.
Oh my God.
All right, man. So let's go ahead and get into the nitty gritty of it all, man. Today is a real relationship oriented day. Just picking up kind of basically from where we left off last week.
Mhm.
All right. So I'm gonna go ahead and put this on the table. All right. You know, we all have our sense of entitlements. We feel like there's certain things that we should be entitled to. All right. Whether and then, you know, just speaking relationship wise, you know, is there anything that anyone feels entitled to in a relationship, whether it's sex, finances, privacy, possessions, you know, head, you know, feel entitled to some head. You know, suck me to sleep, please. What are you talking about? But
Bring me to the heaven gates, please.
you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to get to the pearly gates. Fuck you talking about? Of that throat. But
She brought me here. Like,
You said that throat. I
Wow.
don't think.
I mean,
Go ahead, Jess.
no, I'm just trying to slide out.
Oh.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
Do you feel entitled to anything in a relationship, Heavy?
I do. All right. I feel entitled to my peace. All right. And either you can be my piece or you can give me my piece. All right. So, that's just how I feel about it. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
I would prefer you to be my piece, but in the event that you're not, then, just don't get mad when you hear that motherfucking boom when that PlayStation cut on. All right. That's it.
Mhm.
That's all I'm saying. But other than that, nah, man, I don't feel entitled to nothing. You know what I mean? Like, sex is a joint effort. So I don't feel entitled to that. And then as far as relationships go, I mean, shit. I mean, finances go. I mean, how involved are we to be sharing finances? So it's just me.
I
I
think
mean,
like when you're
I got
just
that.
talking or whatever, I don't see like we don't have to have a joint account, but if you need help doing something, I'm gonna be there to help you. Like if you need it,
Oh yeah, for sure.
um, I don't feel entitled to sex. Sex is great, head is great, but it's not it's not a requirement. I'd rather have your time, honestly.
Facts.
Communication is very important. Privacy is also very important. You gotta, respect each other's boundaries. Um, but other than that, I don't really feel entitled to anything. Just give me a little bit of time every day. That's about it.
That's facts. I mean, and that time is very necessary.
Hmm.
It's the most valuable
Especially in
thing you
certain
got.
situations, and we're gonna get into those situations in a little bit. But time is a must. You know,
Yeah.
time is more valuable than anything that you can buy. It's more valuable than anything that you can give. Um,
It's the only thing you can't get back.
it's the only thing you can't get back.
Facts.
That and the
Hmm.
energy that you put in. You know what I mean?
Whew.
Mhm.
So
But you can
there's
be
that.
re-energized, right? You can find something, whether it's
Oh
another
yeah,
person, another idea, another venture to become re-energized, right? That time though,
yeah. Nah, you
Can't
can't
get
get
you
that
that
back.
back.
cannot get that back.
Can't get that back,
Mm-mm.
What you start
Mm-mm.
thinking about what you could have did with that time
man.
Mhm.
Listen,
when it's
And that's
gone
when
if it didn't work out. That time is so valuable, man.
have you ever sat and thought about like the time that you gave and you add that shit up? Like
I've been
it's
legitly.
a
like,
And
lot.
get mad about it.
Yeah.
I
You
It's a
could have
sit
been
lot
there
of
a
and
time
hoe
calculate
in
that
out
shit.
here.
Be
Yeah.
like, nigga, I talked to you for 8 hours a day. We spent 6 hours on weekends, and then you to add that shit up, and you'd be like,
You
over the
be like, that's
last
a
year, I
whole nother.
wasted six
So
It's a whole
months,
nother
much.
job.
32.
That,
Like,
that's
you know
what
what
I
I'm saying?
was
Like,
about to
God
It
say.
damn.
is.
That was a whole nother job that you did. That
Mm-hmm.
now imagine if you was
Meanwhile,
actually making money
hmm
during that whole other job. Then you really start getting mad.
or
Like you
I
could
could have
have,
been
I
out
could have.
here being a hoe or something. Damn, you took that option away from me,
I mean, well, you could have
bastard.
made money doing that too.
The look over.
That's not legal here, sir. Now,
Yeah.
listen,
Hey,
I
Anything
know
Not
is
where
legal.
I
legal
know.
Not
once you
either,
get
but
I know.
caught.
it's,
I
it's
look.
legal to
I
get
know
how
where
done.
you
you live.
distributed.
I know where you live.
It's
You
legal
know,
until
it's
you get caught. Remember that.
Ooh.
Well,
well. You know,
listen,
I
Jazz,
don't
you
get.
get
I don't
out there
get.
and suck some dick. We're gonna take over all of Stone Mountain, all
You
right?
you get out there and suck some dick. How about you do that? You do
All
that. Get away from me.
I didn't say it. I didn't say it.
I feel
You ain't
like
never
I would be a better pimp anyway.
right.
I mean,
look at the look at it. I hate how we in this Brady Bunch title screen.
we can, we can listen.
and the looks at these motherfucking squares.
Could always be the number two. You trying to be my number two?
Oh,
Talk
a
to me.
bottom, a bottom.
Ooh.
Mm.
I don't like
Oh
you.
wow.
We might have to put them
I'm
in the
just,
middle so we can
I'm
all look
just
at them.
saying though, like, just
Yeah,
think,
right.
we could literally open up a brothel, right?
We've had this conversation.
We did, and I told you what I thought about it, and I feel
Yeah,
like we
and
could really make some money.
I told you that your idea was shit, but you keep bringing it
No,
up.
no, 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 no,
Just,
no, no. All right, see
so
now,
all that.
because now we finna have to bring this shit to the table, and what
Mm-mm.
I don't want to do is I don't want to fuck around and hear about one of these motherfuckers in chat that moved to Vegas and open up my brothel. All right, that's what I don't
Okay,
want to
well,
do.
Whoa.
talk about it.
Whoa.
Anyway, so
Look,
about
we
what I
took-
feel entitled to.
Whoa.
Yeah, I feel entitled to honesty. I do feel entitled to intimacy because if we don't have that, then why are we together? And I'm not talking about like just sex. You know what I'm saying? When I'm talking about intimacy. But if you can't give me that at the stage that I am at, you know, as far as dating, I want what I want. And I won't settle for anything outside of that. So I do feel like my wants, I do feel entitled to that.
And you should.
Thank you.
I'm just saying, like at this point in life and in dating and shit, right? Like it's all about sharing subscriptions, right? Like
Yeah, like
subscriptions
can
at
we
this
have this
point in
Costco
dating.
membership together?
Listen,
Can we get a Sam's
Costco,
Club membership together?
Sam's Club,
Did you say
Crunchyroll,
prescriptions?
Netflix.
Subscription.
Wow.
He
We
wanted
know,
a-
we know who the
Prescriptions is
youngest on the screen
crazy.
is. That's wow.
That's like the 50-60 up in the club.
Yeah. That's the
Baby,
50,
get our
60 club
get
right
our
there.
blood pressure medicine.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Did you get our B12 vitamins?
Oh, shit.
Yeah. Baby, is it time for our insulin? The fuck? That's
Wrong
wild.
club, shorty. Wrong club. We got a couple
Yeah.
years, you know,
Yeah.
a couple
Bad.
decades so we get there. All right?
We
That's all.
trying to retire before we get there.
Man, trying to be smoking on Cubanos and drinking Mai Tais all
Hey,
fucking day when I get to
that.
that point.
I don't want the Mai Tai, but
You can have it.
just give me some whiskey. But
I mean, you know, a little
you can have a Mai
mojito,
Tai. We can. I do a mojito. That's probably the
Yeah.
only sweet drink I really actually
a little
do.
Moscow Mule. You know, something
That's
like
good. That's good during the daytime. You
yeah,
in the middle of the work day, go get some mojitos. I'm with that.
yeah. You know, 1 or 2 ain't gonna hurt. Shit,
Hey, at all.
you know,
It's like a refresher from Starbucks.
man. I'm trying to tell you, shit. Hey, that motherfucker get you together.
Hey, you hear me?
Those are hella good.
But yeah, man. But you know, listen.
As far as I go though on that topic, I feel entitled to everything.
Man, I'm sorry.
No. Wow. Bring her box back down here.
Exactly.
Oh, don't worry about it.
Excuse me.
Oh,
let me finish the thought though.
Yeah, I got you.
I feel entitled to everything because I give everything to that person. And so in order for me to feel like I'm not being taken advantage of in that case, because I've always been a provider. I've always been the one, even with family, man. I'm just, if I got it, I'm gonna give it. If you need it, bro, I give it off my back. That's how I am. So the same thing, you know how that can be a slippery slope in a relationship. A motherfucker try to use you to no end, you know what I'm saying? And until they can't get no more out of you, and then they done with you, you know what I'm saying? So for me, I feel entitled to everything because as I'm giving, I want that reciprocated. Though I'm not gonna ask for much from it.
You know, the sad part about that though, bro, is that like when you get to that point where you know you constantly doing, and it's genuine, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
When you get to that thought that maybe this motherfucker might be trying to take advantage. When you get that first, you know what I'm saying, that first mustard seed of a thought of that shit, like it ruins shit.
It do, because you start looking at everything a little different. You start overanalyzing everything. You start being like, hold on,
thinking bad.
this motherfucker using me right now.
You start questioning every time, every little
the
statement
motive
and shit.
Yeah. They can't even play with you no more. They can't talk no shit because you start taking that shit for real. Like, is she playing or is she mean?
She fuck around and ask for something too quick. You like,
man, you always want something. Shit,
You
don't never come giving. You always come taking.
It's always, can I have? Can I have?
Can you see how I'm doing first?
That sounds like a parental response, though.
man.
It's always, can I have?
Yeah, because that's them broke ass kids. Fuck them kids. Cue it up, Heavy. Shit, we need that just to fuck them kids break. They all.
I love that
My
clip.
baby texted me earlier, Daddy, can I have like $2-3?
What do you need first off?
What can you get with that?
$2-3 is
You
crazy.
can't even get a bag of chicken
Hey,
no more.
on everything, and I shot her 10 because she know whatever's. Yeah, I'm gonna give her a round number. But the fact that she ate, bruh, and she hit me up talking about, can I just hold like $2 or $3?
They be acting like they gonna pay it back too.
Right.
I got you. I got you when I get paid.
I told my oldest that she asked me for some money because she borrowed some money. I said, borrow what? You have no
You
intention
ain't got no
of paying
job,
me back.
Tommy.
Why are you saying? Can you have? Yes, I'll send you the money, baby. But don't say borrow to me because I feel like you treat me like a sucker. Say borrow, I'm expecting you to pay that shit back, and I know it ain't coming.
Right. But you know what's funny though, man? Like my daughter's birthday is Wednesday, right? She be 12 years old. And I'll cop it up for the baby. But so she asked me yesterday, her and her friend and shit, they want to go see this movie Meg. And she showed me the movie because she wanted me to go see it with her. We're going to the movies later on today. But she wanted me to go see it with her. And I'm like, I'm not going to watch that shit. I'm just
Is
not.
that the little Megan girl thing movie?
A little fucking doll or some shit.
Yeah.
I'm not watching that shit.
Are you scared, Heavy?
Why not?
I'm not scared. It's just not something that I'm interested in seeing.
But your baby want to go see it.
Scared?
When you
we gonna go see Ant-Man later on today. I'm not going to see that shit.
You ain't scared. When you get to our age, you can't just invite all kind of shit in your spirit.
Man, you hear me, right? You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying?
Nah,
Jordy, do I need your box down here? I didn't like your look. Do I need your box down here?
That demon over there, don't even worry about that spirit. Okay, that is already a low spirit.
That's crazy.
Damn.
So rude.
Bring Jazz box down here real quick. Bring Jazz box down here real quick.
No.
What's going on?
She just love to talk shit, stinking
What
out.
do you do this week? Why you on his head like that? What do you do this week? He stressed you out.
He know it.
How your day?
Advice.
How your day?
Look,
You said,
Man, I'm
Megan
calm
streaming on
today.
Peacock? Say word, bro.
There you
Listen.
go.
Well, so here's what I'm gonna drop her off at the movies next week. Her and her friend, they want to go see it. It's her birthday weekend, so I'm gonna drop them off. Dave and Buster's is in the same little mall or whatever, so they can literally walk from across the walkway from the movie theater to Dave and Buster's. So I'm gonna go hook them up this weekend, get them together, or next weekend.
Oh,
But yeah, so that's what I'm doing.
12, bro. That's a big one. My oldest will be 15 next month.
Hey, y'all old. That's crazy.
damn.
They hella old.
First off.
First
Damn.
off,
That's crazy.
double fuck
That's
y'all.
crazy.
Right, you know what I'm saying? Like, goddamn.
Look, I had her. Look, I had her young.
Damn.
Damn, Missy. I mean, damn.
Hey, he never heard damn, did
Ooh.
Yeah,
Oh, wow.
we aging ourselves in the god damn. We aging ourselves in the.
I'm 25, so I don't.
Yeah, I'm
know.
25. I don't have kids.
Plus,
So this stream is coming to end. All right, chat. All these lies.
This stream was brought to you by AARP.
AARP over there. AARP over there.
What's good, Cora?
Have you received your advantage cards yet?
Oh,
that's right.
Oh man.
How many you ripped up already, Jazz?
no.
How many
I don't know anything about it. What is that? What is AARP? What is AARP? I don't know what that is.
The one you rip up when you be like this. I ain't ready for this shit.
I don't know anything about that. I'm 25.
Oh,
Right.
shit.
25.
Look, I do it with the AAA membership. They come in right now. I know.
Oh man,
I'm not that responsible.
Oh shit! I got a call from the fools other day, man.
Discounts yet? I'm sticking with my Geico.
Y'all don't want them senior citizen discounts when y'all go to IHOP and shit?
First off, who go to
IHOP and
IHOP?
Well,
Hey.
Man,
What about you, Liz? Is there anything you feel entitled to in a relationship, or you maybe entitled is the wrong word?
Nah, leave entitled. We all had to answer entitled. Leave it.
You know what?
I think it's more of time and energy. Is the name two, the top two. I wouldn't say like I'm not gonna talk about past. I'm not gonna talk about what the fuck we've been going through. But right now, it's time, energy is the main thing that I need. The words you say to me don't mean nothing to me unless actions is being done.
Yes.
And I'm to that point of I'm not forcing you to be here. So if I see that moment of time you don't want to be here,
I'm gone.
there's the door. I feel like I do enough to show myself to say that I'm worth whatever. And then if you feel like you're not going to reciprocate the energy back, I'm not wasting my time with it
Yeah,
anymore.
then respect my time.
Yes. So
I get that.
Yeah.
All right, okay. All right, you know, I
The
like
men
y'all
not clapping
answers.
to that one.
Yeah.
I
And
like
I like
y'all
steak and waffles in the morning, but I haven't gotten that in a few years. So
I think I think
It
you're
is
supposed
what
to
it
stay
is.
away from meat. We can't have you on
Nah,
too much meat.
That's because
See,
steak and
That's a
waffles
once a
don't go
month type
together.
thing for you.
You know, steak and waffles don't go together.
Waffles,
They
okay.
definitely
Steak
go
and
steak
eggs.
and eggs, waffles.
No waffles
Amen.
with steak. No.
Steak and
Yes.
eggs, you know, little
Yes.
potatoes.
You
You know
go
what I'm
some
saying?
hash
Something
browns or
nice.
some home-style potatoes or something.
No, give me a waffle with anything. I'm good.
No, see, that's why
He said you
you don't eat
youngsters.
right.
I don't know
You
about
don't
that
eat
one,
right.
man.
I don't eat right.
You
I
don't
guess
eat
not.
Nah, I
right.
can't do the
Guess
waffle
not.
with
I
everything.
kind of want a steak tonight now.
I
Steak
bet
does
you
sound
ain't gonna put
delicious.
no waffle with that motherfucker.
It's gonna be a
So like,
potato.
ooh, all this steak juices on this waffle. God damn.
That actually doesn't
Oh
sound
my
too
God.
bad.
It's
Dude, because
good.
I almost threw up in my mouth when he said the
It
steak
is
chips is on the waffle.
Instead of the syrup,
Oh my God. That's all I order at Waffle House.
I think that's why
Wait,
chicken
hold on,
go
pause.
with
I was
You
about
order
to say,
steak and
maybe-
waffles at Waffle House?
Yeah.
Well, she drunk.
No.
Who's going to
Perfect
Waffle
sense.
House and not drunk? First off,
That's
Me?
facts.
She has a point.
when? Normal, because I ain't never been to the Waffle House before 1 o'clock in the morning.
I have.
I ain't never been sober
What?
to no Waffle House. What's it like?
I've always been. I don't
I
drink.
ain't never been to
First
Waffle
off,
House before 1 o'clock. I ain't gonna
me
lie.
Do they still fight during the daytime?
Right.
I didn't even know they
The
was
best
open
chefs
during
are in the
daytime.
morning. Yes.
The best chefs are at after 1.
No, they
when
not.
He back there
No, they
smoking.
not.
Shorty, I can't lie to you. All right, now this is hold on now, because we got to talk. All right, because I'm gonna tell you right now, when Jimmy in the back with the Thule on his hip, if motherfuckers get unruly
Stop.
in the goddamn, like that's the
Man.
chef. He the only motherfucker I
He's
want cooking my
smoking.
eggs.
He the only one in the kitchen. That's why you waiting 4 hours for your food.
I don't give a damn. All
Look,
right,
as soon as you walk in that motherfucker, you don't even order. He putting the meat on the grill.
you come through the door. He don't even know what you want yet. You know what
Oh
I'm saying? He
my
already throwing hash
God.
browns down. You know what I'm saying?
Oh
He
my
don't
God.
use no utensils. He touching your meat and shit.
Uh.
Oh yeah, that's looking good right there. You don't care because you drunk.
He ain't got no hairnet on, no mask on. You know what I'm saying?
He flipping and shit.
That's how y'all like it. Look at the pictures too. Oh my God. We're done.
Almost
We're
died.
done.
You don't care
You know
because
what
you
I'm
drunk.
This is why you don't go to Waffle House sober.
I don't even sit
Yeah.
at the table. I go straight to the bar. Shit, I'm sitting right up front. You know what? Let me get my shit straight off the damn stove, motherfucker. Like, you know
You
what I'm
looking
saying?
at the ones he cooking. Let me get the third one from the back.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, you touch them ones less. I want that.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
Oh my God.
Now
Yeah.
you throwing a
Ain't
little
gonna be shit.
hepatitis on your meat. That's crazy.
You know it ain't
Bruh.
gonna be shit because
Coming out the bathroom.
when you pull up, the W don't never work, so it's a awful house. So you know what you getting when you run into that motherfucker.
Not awful.
I am done.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
promise you, I think every Waffle House I done been to was either right next to a strip club or it was like a nightclub like 2 doors down.
A bar or something. It's
Every
within
single
walking
one.
distance.
We don't
Oh
got
yeah, yeah,
Walmart
definitely within
out
walking
here.
distance.
There's a
Why isn't
Waffle
there a
House
Walmart?
everywhere.
No, not on the
Walmart?
West Coast. There ain't no Waffle House in Caلی.
Yeah,
The
we have
closest
one
Waffle
on
House
like
in
every
Cali
damn corner.
is
We gotta
Vegas.
compete in
Nah,
Waffle House.
it ain't nothing
They
here
right
either,
across
bro.
the
I gotta
No, it
street.
drive
ain't
all the
like
way to
no.
Phoenix.
Phoenix, okay,
Yep.
Arizona then is the closest one.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. She said she never been.
And
She
Until
went
I
from Wiz
moved to the
Khalifa.
Midwest, I didn't know about the Waffle House.
Mm-mm.
We got one every other corner on this month,
Mm.
and I
Nah,
don't
it
never
was
see them open during the daytime.
We had something similar when we went to North Carolina, but if that was the same with like the flies
Nah.
flying around and stuff like that, then
Nah,
that shit
that was
sound like
just,
holy Moses.
nah. Look,
Yeah.
look,
Was
that
it
was just.
was it a
That
Huddle
was
House?
just. We was just in the boonies. That
Okay.
was the Waffle House. We
All
was
right.
just in the boondocks.
Not
I
the,
remember that.
oh, you talk.
Man,
Wait, no.
She
Oh,
talking about.
Yeah.
Hey,
Yeah.
she talking about Waffle King.
Yeah. Yeah, that place. So if it's the same,
Look,
I mean, I
I'll
don't
say
want
the
to go to
name.
the Waffle
Ain't no
House.
way they sponsoring us.
Okay.
Hey, hey,
No.
he's in that bitch like, let me get the loaded hash brown, hold the flies, please.
it was
Ew.
horrible, man.
Oh shit!
Like this the whole meal.
Oh
I
shit!
ain't ordering nothing with no raisins in this
Yo,
Oh,
fucking
shit.
weak.
My head hurt.
Oh man.
Oh my god, my stomach hurt. That shit was terrible.
She brought up trauma.
Oh,
y'all picked that shit.
I didn't know no better.
I was all right with I
I got
was all
tears.
right with waiting until we got to Atlanta.
He was gonna wait 2 hours to eat instead of going to that place. All right.
That was y'all fault too, because y'all got our Airbnb in a whole nother state.
Nobody said to drive all that way each time. We
Every
could have
day.
just.
We was going from North Carolina to Atlanta. Oh my god, I'm crying.
We could have just stayed our ass in Atlanta.
Like a
Oh my
motherfucker,
God.
you know how many?
Oh my
We
god,
shit.
burned
bro.
so much gas.
Oh shit.
I was asleep damn near the whole time.
Bro, y'all funny as
Oh,
hell,
man.
bro.
Bro, them rides. The Airbnb was nice, but that drive to
That is-
Atlanta every day, there wasn't nothing to do where we was at, bro. Oh my god.
All right, so listen, man.
Woo.
Wait,
Next
wait.
time y'all need a travel agent, you know what I'm saying? Go ahead and hit
Don't
up
let Lee see
motherfucking.
It wasn't. We decided on that place as a group.
Yeah,
Excuse
we
me.
weren't planning on going to Atlanta like every day.
Yeah.
Please.
Oh,
We was
So-
planning on cooking, but that never worked out.
For
I knew
future
that.
references,
I told y'all as y'all wasn't cooking shit when y'all said, we gonna go to the grocery store, we gonna bring in groceries. Y'all said y'all ain't cooking shit.
That was the plan. I would have cooked. I would have
Oh
cooked.
my
That
god.
food.
I need
Oh,
napkin.
man.
Let me
Would've
grab
cooked.
something to drink real quick.
Mhm.
so look, for future references and for y'all as well, chat. Hit up Heavy on the Go. All right. We can get you your flights, Airbnb, hotels, all of that shit for
For the
one
low.
low price. You know what I'm saying?
Not the low.
You
You
know what I'm
good,
saying?
Jess?
Hit my motherfucking
Dying.
email.
Uh-oh. Don't die.
HeavyRiderX@gmail.com.
Ain't no
I'm
way.
dying because he up here lying.
Nah, dead ass, man. Look, all right, listen. You better ask about me, see if you ain't heard me.
All right. Well,
You ain't
we
never
got
gonna
we got a
smell.
little off track, but Sue.
The only thing that I'm entitled to, I'm about to say what the fuck, but the only thing I'm entitled to is just my time. Like, I just need my time from time to time throughout the week. Just let me be my own little piece. Because if you ain't gonna be my piece full time, then let me breathe. Because if I gotta deal with you all day, every day, you ain't gonna last too long.
Yeah.
I want to rebuttal my statement though.
Wait. I think it's important to have that space though in a relationship. We don't need, like I said it before, we don't need to talk 24/7.
Yeah.
I don't need that, but I would at least like to hear from you once a day. Just be like, hey, thought about you. Something quick. Even if you guys are doing the scheduled text messages, at least something was sent my way.
Why you out here giving away the game right now, Lisa? Who the fuck told you to bring that up?
Ladies,
You know what I'm saying?
ladies, we can talk later about all the games I've been learning.
Yeah.
But anyways, yeah, I don't. I just want to hear from you once a day. It's just to say hi, how you doing, how's your day going, blah blah blah. Just so that you at least thought about me.
Let me miss you.
Yeah,
God damn it.
Yeah, I want to
Yeah.
miss you for sure.
No,
But-
that's facts.
Otherwise, I'm going to be your headache.
Yeah,
Like,
Jazz said
if
she
you
gonna
want me
cut
in
you
your
off.
face-
Headache.
Jazz
if,
said you
look,
did to
if
me.
you want me in your face 24/7, at some point, I'm going to be your headache.
This right here.
That part.
Hold on, Jazz. All this right here.
Yeah.
You got to have your own hobbies, please.
Yes.
Oh no, that's valid.
Yes.
That's valid.
And
You
own
gotta be
friends.
your own
Yeah.
And your own
bro.
friends.
Yes, that
Yes.
own friends
And your
thing
own
is
friends.
so important.
I'd be like,
Hell
look,
yeah. Because don't be expecting my friends to be your friends.
I
exactly.
don't even really want
Ladies,
you around my
that
friends.
man's
So I don't
friends,
trust you
not
Nah, I really
your
don't.
friends.
You know what
Not
I'm
your
saying? I
friends.
don't want you around my friends because my
Yeah.
friends might try and fuck you. All right?
Yeah, I know my friends. They ain't shit.
Shit, I might find out. Look, I might find out I picked the wrong friend, and now I'm gonna fuck it
Okay.
up on purpose so I can start over and pick your friend.
Woo!
Get
I
her
don't know
box
about all
away from
that.
me. Get her box away from me. Put it up, put it down. Just get it away from me.
I don't know about all
She
that.
ain't shit.
We're not smashing all the
definitely ain't
homies.
shit.
Damn.
I'm not doing that.
I'm gonna have to kill my friend and my woman. That's
Yeah, she out
That's
there
wild.
homie hopping and shit. That's crazy.
That's wild.
Now I gotta
crazy.
now I gotta go
got
get
to
an
call
oil
both of
drum and I
y'all.
gotta get a motherfucking bottle of lye and I got you know what? Never mind. We ain't gotta talk
I
about
don't even need all that because I stay by Kansas. It's a short drive to the pig farm. Can we? We'll edit that out in post.
You
No.
know, like you're missing. If you don't see me, like,
Yeah.
That
It
part
wasn't me.
that you missing.
It wasn't me.
They said they caught you put her in the car. It wasn't me.
It wasn't me.
No way.
Excuse me.
Some J. Cole shit.
We was going for Shaggy. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Well, but
What's up? How you
What's
doing?
good,
Where you
man?
been?
what up, though?
What's up?
Good.
Ain't that what they say up there? Shawty?
up,
What
bro?
up, though?
What
I've been
up,
watching a
dog?
lot of BMF lately. So,
Oh, we.
my Detroit lingo coming out.
What
What
up,
up, though?
listen, I'm gonna start answering the phone like that now.
On everything. In the professional
I'm not
setting.
saying hi anymore. I'm just like, "What up, though?"
They
Like,
call me at the office. I'm like, what up, though?
Man, listen. I know. I definitely look. I be on the phone all day, man, for work. So I definitely got a whole little spiel going when it comes to having to answer the phone for these motherfuckers, man.
You be code switching?
Nah, man. Like,
Yes.
No,
Yes.
Nah, it's okay. It's
the
okay.
hesitation. Look,
I mean, listen.
If you don't do it now, you have done it. I used to do it. Look, that's how Cody used to be. I used to only wear long sleeves to work because I worked in corporate America and I didn't want motherfuckers judging me. I'm tall. I'm a big guy. I just be like, I used to hide my piercings, everything. And then I decided, you know what? These motherfuckers gonna judge me whether or not they know this shit or not. I'm gonna just be me. I'm gonna change the mode of what a motherfucker in corporate America can look like. So I'm in there with my locks now. Every piercing show, every tattoo show, and I walk in that motherfucker like I belong because I fit in just as comfortable in a hood setting as I do in a room full of fucking CEOs. I don't feel out of place. Ain't nobody on the pedestal. I'm supposed to be here. And that's how I carry myself. So learn my work, learn what I'm worth, and then you'll see why I'm here and in this position. But I used to really code switch like a motherfucker. Walking there, how you doing, guys? How's it freaking going? I had a laugh and everything. You're hilarious.
Hell no, bro.
That was my corporate laugh. That's a snafu there.
Wow.
Hell
I'm just in there.
no.
What up, though? For real though.
I ain't gonna lie, man. I used to switch it up a lot, man. But you know, at some point I came to the realization that, motherfucker, y'all hired me because of my qualifications. All right.
Mhm.
And if I'm qualified to be here, then you're gonna have to understand that this is me all the way around. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna I'm not gonna give you all of me. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm
I
a
mean,
whole
you
nother nigga
respect-
outside of this.
you-
You know what I'm saying?
You
Yeah,
respect the
I respect.
workplace, you know.
I respect
You ain't
HR.
touching
All right,
motherfuckers.
let's be honest. You know
You
what I'm
ain't
saying?
walking up to the boss like, sit your bitch ass down. It's
No.
my meeting now, but
Nah,
yeah,
I'm the
you gotta
captain
switch
now.
up, you know?
But I'm still me all the way around though. You know what I'm saying? Like I had one of my coworkers side ping me the other day and shit, because I had to do a presentation or whatever because except for the leadership position within my team, and they was like, "What is John?" So I had to try and break that shit down. And I was like, "Oh shit."
You did it in a PowerPoint form.
You know what I'm saying? Like, cause I'm talking and I'm you know what I'm saying? I'm unapologetically me, man. So, I'm talking and they was just like, I guess I threw them off with it. And yeah, so they side pinged me and asked me and shit. And I had to break that shit down, but it is what it is, man.
I gotta figure something out. I didn't close my shutters and shit, and this thing got hot, and this PC hot in a bit.
But aside from that, we did touch on what we felt entitled to now. So just to get a little more in depth into that, like how do y'all feel about the roles in relationships, right? Like, do y'all agree with the 50-50 rule? Do y'all agree with no roles, come as you are? You know what I'm saying? You cooking and cleaning, washing clothes, and you know what I mean? Like, what's the I'll be honest with you, all right? I'll wash clothes. I'm not folding shit. All
I
right.
mean,
We gonna have 30 baskets of clean clothes.
Hey, that's that bullshit. and I'm immediately look. This is me. And I wash them, and I fold it right out the dryer.
That's different because now I can do that. But like if I'm like, you know what I'm saying, like
Ain't no rush. Ain't no other
chain
option.
washing.
You let just come out the dryer, and it's in the rotation, so it don't feel like a lot. Because every load come out, you get that shit put up while the other shit drying. You don't got a lot. I cannot have them stay in the basket.
Man, I was just
for everything. That shit
shit
is socks. I never lost a match of socks.
I'll tell you this, right? So
No.
before
he's
before
responsible.
before me and my ex split, right?
Fuck you.
I'm just saying, I lost
He
some
go,
socks.
listen, he go
How
real
you-
adult.
How you don't lose
So-
socks?
So
Yeah.
peep this though, right? Before me and my ex split, right? Now you gotta think, it's 2 adults, 2 kids in this motherfucker.
Uh-huh.
When I tell you we had like a fucking one of them big ass totes from fucking Walmart full of nothing but socks, it got to the point where like I wasn't going through these bitches. I just threw them away and bought everybody new socks because I'm not finna sit and go through this shit. Because why do we got 300 pairs of fucking socks in this motherfucker?
Because
Like-
obviously you're wearing them. Fold the
Yeah.
damn socks. Find the matches.
I mean, that's
put them together,
true.
like,
That's true, but you gotta
Man,
understand.
Soccer.
I'm the type of motherfucker that like I like
Oh,
I like fresh socks. Not me personally. So
Yeah,
I
wash
buy
them.
socks every time I buy shoes, which is like damn near every week. Right. So it's a new 6-pack of socks,
You
or
got money.
if it's the Nike dry fits, it's a new 3-pack.
this
You
just
know what I'm
sounds like
saying?
the most. This just sounds like you do the most. He
You know what?
absolutely.
he definitely doing a lot. But ain't nothing like new socks. That new
ain't.
socks. That new
It ain't.
socks, bro. That new,
You
said
that
every.
shit
You said
hit
every
good.
week. You said
That's
every.
crazy.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
crazy.
Calculator.
Hey, so
So
I already did the math. It's just 200
Yeah.
minimum
Yeah.
times
Minimum,
52.
minimum,
You know?
minimum.
200 minimum. I'm just still trying to figure out why my Amazon cart is not empty. That's crazy.
Oh,
Anyways,
Well, because he's buying
There we go.
shoes.
There we go.
Damn, he threw Sue down there.
There you go.
Oh.
I ain't gonna lie to you though, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? I fucked up some socks once upon a time. You know what I mean?
Oh, they
It
said-
is what it is.
Why do
you
you
ain't
need
getting no
matching socks?
pedicures.
You said what about my
That
socks?
makes
Why
me
do you-
uncomfortable.
Why do you
see.
need matching socks?
It makes me
Why do
uncomfortable.
you not need matching
can't
socks?
have-
Like, I'm confused.
Who's seeing them?
I need
my
my socks to
anxiety.
Yeah.
Who's seeing them?
Well,
I ain't gonna lie to you, right? Because 9 times out of 10, I'm not taking my shoes off. But I do have friends homes who I go over who they just don't do shoes in the house.
Are they
Right?
gonna say anything about your socks not matching?
Yes, and if they
Hell
don't,
yeah,
they're
they
not
kids
your
gonna
friend.
clown my ass, and my kids might clown my ass.
Hell, them kids ain't got no matching
Daddy
socks.
got on, Daddy got on Jordans with
Yeah, the
Adidas
kids
and
definitely
Reebok
gonna go.
socks.
Them
You know
kids,
what I'm
look,
saying?
Oh, even
kids
with the
do not be
brand.
wearing matching
Hell
socks.
yeah.
Oh,
have to
nah,
see
y'all
you
going
on your
Daddy got on
sock
my
in
kids
different
say something about
spots.
me.
Daddy got on the
No.
no show and the crew neck and the crew sock. Ah.
So y'all out here wearing one ankle sock and one
Okay, I ain't going that far.
okay.
I don't wear
Right.
tennis shoes, so I don't wear socks.
All right.
Mhm.
So
Yeah,
you
them
flip flop
toes.
no matter what
I
the
don't
weather
wear.
is.
Flip
No,
flops and heels.
I wear like flats,
Thongs.
Oh,
sandals,
no socks, no.
flip-flop.
Hey, all your shoes
Tom
stay
Toms.
wedges,
Like Toms. Toms are still comfortable.
Toms.
I just equate no socks to stinky shoes.
Man, listen, I'm trying to tell you. I be trying to tell my son
That'd
every
be
day about
really
that shit.
weird to wear socks and flats. That would look disgusting.
Don't they got
Yeah.
They got the
Stocking
socks for that
socks.
though.
little ones? They got them little things for like even the
You
women
can
that
still
wear
Yeah,
see
the ones
heels.
that go just over the toe and up the heel.
You
Yep.
can still see them.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like
Oh,
that.
pedicures.
I do my
Every 2
feet every
weeks.
week. Now I do
I
my
go-
personally. I do my feet every week. I used to
Oh
go
yeah,
get
at the
them
house,
done,
but I go
but
get them done every 2
I
weeks.
got to the point now where I feel like that's a waste of money. I do
Mhm.
have an appointment with a podiatrist though. You know what I'm saying?
That's not.
So
The same thing.
I mean, I know, but I'm just saying though, like I'm saying because like that's how much I
She
want to
about-
keep up on my shit though. Like you know what I
She
mean?
about to
Like,
tell you why your arch didn't fail, bro.
I mean, that's cool though. That's cool though. You feel me? Get my shit
They ain't
together.
about to
You know
tell
what
you
I
why
mean?
your toes ugly and throwing up gang signs. You
First
out
off,
here
my toes
cripping.
ain't ugly and gang
You out
signs.
here
That's
cripping.
wild.
Okay.
That's wild. Not
Ain't
that.
nothing wrong with them cripping,
His feet
Nah.
say
I
what
go
up
every 2
though in
weeks.
sign language.
Wow.
West Side.
Man, look, that's what I'm talking about. My feet flat as a motherfucker, boy.
Oh,
Look,
Yeah,
I ain't had an
my
arch
feet.
since
I got
probably like
flat
8th
feet.
grade.
I have an arch.
I
got
got
flat.
arch. But I'm a regular
Mhm.
human.
I can make it look like you got an art.
That's
Damn.
crazy. That's crazy.
Wait a minute, Jazz. What'd you say?
I don't think we're talking about feet no more.
Bring her up
Bring her
one
up a
notch.
level.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't think we're talking about feet no more at this
What was
point.
that, Jazz? God damn.
Man. We got
Yeah.
Hey, if you replace that arch with that arch, then I think we'll accept it.
I didn't know we were being specific. I got an art. Somewhere.
Wow.
Somewhere.
Somewhere, not there.
You gotta find
What
it.
up, though?
That's crazy. Y'all different,
What
man.
the fuck is in
They
that cart?
definitely different.
What the fuck is in that Amazon cart?
I'll be honest though, right? So like I'm not against the 50-50.
That's all,
man.
chat.
Not against the 50-50. You know what I mean? 50-50 can be decent at times. You know, I'll say that. But I do feel like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know, man. I'm a real deal provider, I feel like. So
Yeah.
for me personally, I feel like, you know,
And when you used to that, you just do that.
yeah.
For
yeah,
me-
when you used to that, you just do that.
50-50 is literally effort.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah.
That's like bare minimum.
Mhm.
You just giving as much as I'm giving, man. If we're both
Mhm.
in this the same way, we're building the same way, we're not going to be on the same level financially. It'll probably take forever to find somebody our finances match just right. That's just stupid. Now I don't expect that. Just the effort, man. Give the same effort into what we do. If you can't, you see me trying to grow this business stuff, man. Help me with that. Like be there. What do I need? Like, do you need me
Right.
to help you do something? PowerPoint put together, business
Yeah.
plan worked on together. You want me to revise this, help read over it, look over it for you. So just the effort. You know, it ain't always the finances. The time. That's the time. That's when I want that important shit. That time. That effort.
It's not always going to be 50-50. Some days you're not going to feel good. So I need to give
Mhm.
90%. Other
Mhm.
days I'm not going to feel good. And, you know, it's just,
Yeah.
I'm not going to be like, oh, babe's coming home late. I'm not going to cook today because he usually cooks. it's a give and take type of thing. So if you need me to step in, I'm willing to step in. I'm not going to say I'm only going to give my 50%. I'm sorry, I'm not going to do that.
Yeah, it's again, it's effort. Like so, Yo said, I pay mortgage and you pay other necessities type shit. And even that though,
that might change
not
sometimes.
Yeah, because somebody might not be in a position to handle what my bills are outside of the mortgage.
Right.
And it might be like you might have a tax bill come up this month that babe, I need you to cover the mortgage and the necessities this month because this tax bill came. I'm gonna cover this. It ebbs and flows.
Some of us around this time of year don't get no taxes back. This ain't a
Factuals.
fun time.
That's why
I don't have
that
kids.
tax bill.
I pay
even
taxes.
with kids, with the kids, sometimes you get that tax bill.
We start talking tax brackets. Hey, this time of year ain't fun when you're up there.
Man.
Somebody lied to me. They said have kids and you was gonna get all kinds of money back. They lied. They lied to me
because they didn't tell you all of it.
Where's my $10,000 return?
You took that advice. You took that advice from a broke motherfucker. Different tax brackets. You're gonna make $30,000 a year. Yeah, have you 10 kids? Cause this your time of year. If you trying to hit 6 figures and shit.
No,
this ain't your time. Yeah, you don't want a bunch of kids because they just add to this shit. How much you need to make?
Man, I'm trying to tell you.
I filed my taxes like yesterday and I saw a line that said if you have a relationship with a girlfriend or boyfriend or a child that isn't yours, you can claim any finances on your taxes.
God,
when I tell you.
But you're gonna have to.
I needed that proof. 3 years ago.
Yeah, you gotta itemize that shit.
Yeah, you gotta have proof.
But
on that
I'm just saying though, it's there. It's opened up now. It's so.
I'm about to give me a hobosexual.
That's wild.
Wow, I'm done. All right.
Homosexual.
All right, chat. Life is a series of moments and moments.
I'm about to rent me a homosexual. What you talking about?
Real talk. If you ain't up on your tax shit, get you an accountant, man.
I know an accountant.
That was the best thing that I ever did when I got my accountant. Because she keep me. I don't be knowing this shit. Oh, titles this and fucking tax code this. I'll be looking at that shit like it's Chinese. Hey, get an accountant.
Man, listen.
You heard here first.
And if you can, pay your taxes quarterly. It'll help a lot.
Oh,
depending on the money, the amount of money you make. And if you make a substantial amount of money, pay your taxes quarterly. You do not have to wait till the end of the year to pay all that shit in one lump sum. Break it down, pay it quarterly.
You should be doing that anyway.
Also,
if you are a 1099 contract.
Absolutely.
No, definitely.
Absolutely.
But also, for all of you newly found COVID entrepreneurs, all right? I know it is
with
an
your fucking
candle,
with your fucking candle company.
Man, listen. You might want to look at your finances very closely and track your shit very closely. All right.
Mm-hmm. They know everything.
Hell yeah, and get you somebody who can really tell you some shit and can put you up on game.
Yeah, don't be following LLC Twitter. They gonna have you in jail.
Boy, hell
yeah.
Going
straight to jail.
You're gonna be looking like Wesley Snipes.
Okay? I was just about to say that's where his tax people came from. Twitter.
LLC Twitter.
I had somebody was asking me if I wanted to do the PPP loan. I was like, you know what? No, I'm not going to do it.
I
don't want to go to jail. I'm allergic to jail.
I got a lot of people who did it. Honestly, I rightfully could have done it, but I didn't want to get into that whole bullshit.
You didn't want to go to jail. Yeah.
Nah, I mean, I legitly could have did it though. But it's the fact that the people who came to me about doing it was shady as a motherfucker, and I couldn't do it, man.
That was like, we're gonna get like 10% off the top.
Yeah. It was like, I'm gonna get you 25,000 back, but I just need like you
gotta send me 2 first.
Yeah. Nah, I couldn't. Nah, I was like, nah, I'm cool. I got
she couldn't make it today. She had an emergency, but she'll be bad.
Yeah, I got a really close friend of mine, man. His wife was doing them, and she was.
Stop telling people business.
And I ain't say who. Damn, shit.
Hey,
You know what I'm saying?
somebody always
Shit.
gonna know.
I ain't
Somebody
putting nobody out here like that. You know what I'm saying?
No, give me away. No, don't put me up here with a rat.
Thank you for getting me there.
That's crazy.
For me to say.
Man, nah, man, you know. And then I had somebody that I used to work with that approached me about the shit. But she was so shady with the shit, man. I know I wouldn't fucking with her. She was like, I'm gonna get you $50,000 back. And I said, oh nah, you scamming. I don't want nothing to do with that shit. You keep that shit to yourself, man.
Right.
Then I started seeing everybody that was going to jail and shit, man. Like the pastor in Florida.
Mhm.
That shit was
The
crazy.
dude from Pretty Ricky.
I didn't even hear about that one. The chick out in Texas. The chick out in Texas that bought a house in Killeen, one in Houston, and one in Katy.
Damn.
Yeah, she was OD.
Yeah, she was hella OD with it. She went out. How the hell you get that kind of money from the government and not think they gonna track what the fuck you did? You went out and bought 3 houses, a Range Rover. You spent $12,000 at Neiman Marcus. Like what the fuck?
I like where her mind was at though.
She's like, I'm about to get some real estate.
Motherfucking real estate, exactly.
She was listening to LLC Twitter. That's what I promise you.
I like where her mind was at, but you got to do that shit the right way. If you're gonna do it like that,
no, you don't close on 3 houses in the same month.
Yeah, like you know what I'm saying.
She should have bought up.
Oh, damn.
She could have bought up half of Detroit.
That's fucked up.
Yeah, that's what there's people
What's
out
up,
there who do
Addie?
shit like that.
Damn, that's wild.
Yeah, that's messed
That's
up.
fucked up.
That's OD as fuck.
You know, that they be other people be claiming other people's kids. That's why it's very important. You can call the IRS and you can get a PIN. You cannot file your taxes without that PIN. Nobody can
Can't
file
even
your
trust
kids
your
without
daughter.
that PIN.
That's wild.
So if you have not got one, definitely get a PIN.
Yeah, no, I got a pin on my shit. I got a credit freeze on all my shit. So you know what I mean. Like, if I apply for anything, they calling me to be like, nigga, what's this you? Listen, man.
We'll get into that shit. We
We definitely gonna have to have a whole episode about that shit. Yeah,
man, we
got. You gonna have to get a financial advisor to come sit down and really, you know what I'm saying, stir the game up.
Mm-hmm. Talk about business accounts and all that good shit. How you want to move your shit around to be right, but shit. What else on the docket?
So while we're talking about if we believe in certain roles in a relationship or if things should be 50-50, I'll just say for me personally, where I am right now, it's hard to say, like, as far as like roles. I think a lot of time when we talk about roles of 50-50, we're talking about like in the home. And I don't want anyone living with me at this moment in my life. I do not want my partner or whoever I'm in a relationship, I don't want them living with me. I like my space. I don't want anyone else using my bathroom. I like that if I am wanting to be alone, that I can be in my own home. So as far as roles are concerned inside the home, I'm not concerned with any of that. As far as like outside of that in the relationship, I think, like we said earlier, that ebbs and flows. What someone provide for you from, one day to another, it could be 1 hour to another, things change. I might need more emotional support from you today than I did yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
It's different once you're used to being the person that take care of everything, and even like in your role, right? That you look for different things. Like, you don't need nobody to take care of you. You don't need that part. So it's like, what else do you bring to the table that I'm missing that I need? And again, that takes that effort to find that out. You know what I mean? Like, okay, she don't need my money. She don't need my this, that, my that. What does she need from me? Emotional support. She need, there's maybe things I can teach that, or I know that she's going in a certain direction and she may need a little guidance getting there. Then that's different, but you got to pay attention. Know who you with. Find these things out, man. Are y'all grown and just trying to sneak into movies or something, or just bar hopping, or what are y'all trying to do? Where's this
Right.
relationship going?
Mhm.
You know what I'm
Exactly.
saying?
Be upfront about your intentions on both sides.
Mhm.
Like, you know, if you know you're not wanting something long term from somebody, then make that known now so that I know what role to play.
Right.
Because
Like,
I'm not
look,
putting
if
in a lot of
somebody
effort
if
for
somebody's trying to
someone.
build an empire and the other person's just fucking around, that's when shit really get hectic. You like, motherfucker, where we at? We ain't even on the same page right now.
Mm-hmm.
What's up, Franklin?
Mm-hmm.
Franklin Turtle, any relation to Lisa Turtle? Formerly Lisa Turtle?
I was thinking about I was thinking about the little
Whoa.
turtle cartoon. He's like, hey.
Oh yeah.
Hey,
You just talking about
Franklin.
shoes and tire shoes.
Woo, Grinchy. Hello.
Okay.
Listen,
Okay.
listen.
Whoa.
That's the role to assume right there, right?
Whoa.
You know.
Listen.
Listen.
All right.
Hey, Noah.
Okay.
Hey, if y'all ain't already, go ahead and follow Low Key Live Gaming.
Oh my god. That's my
Let
nickname.
me give my input on that whole subject is I'm more of a provider, so as long as you at the end of the day can respect me and be honest with me, I'm gonna do my all at it. Whatever I can, you need a little bit here and there, help here and there, I'm gonna help you, but just be honest and be real with me. Don't come to me sideways. Don't come to me because once you tell that one lie, I'm gonna find out and it's gonna go
Now,
down here from there.
before we
This is
push
dope.
off of this subject, just because I like what Sue said right there, and plus I know everybody in this podcast is that provider, but for me, Sue and Heavy, that's just how we are. That was a quote unquote role. You know, we were taught to be that way, right? You guys, on the other hand, wasn't, but kind of something you fell into. So when we talk about roles, do you now feel that there should be those type of roles where, oh, man is provider, woman is nurturer, or whatever, or vice versa, woman's provider, man's nurturer, or is it just everybody do everything?
I think it depends on the situation.
Mm-hmm.
Because, yes, us ladies have been placed into this role to be independent and taking care of ourselves just in case that man is not around to support us. But I think we're tired of doing that. I think we want to have someone to take care of us, provide for us, or whatever. But also, on the other end, the man needs to also understand that they have that lady to support them, and it's not something that is in their head like, oh, I'm not man enough, or she's taking over the responsibilities. Now my testosterone is down. Now my manlyhood is down. And that's not the case. You have somebody on your side that can support you 100%. And that's something that you need. You don't want nobody that's always take. Because when it's come to that
But
time when you got that 10% that you gotta, babe, I can't do it today. Who you gonna rely on? You can't rely on that female that you've been just giving,
do
and she hasn't
you
been putting
think
that in a role
now,
yet.
after being independent so long, or for
Mhm.
however long amount of time, do you think that if you find a man that is fully capable
Yeah.
of providing for you, that you can take that step back and let that man be a man?
It would be a middle ground between us.
See, I
There you
want
I
to
go.
hear
would be
Jazz
able
thoughts too.
so it's not going to happen over time, especially if we've been doing this so long. So it's more of a trust thing. So once we are able to relax and trust you and to be able to say this man is going to take care of me, then yes, sooner or later we can adjust ourselves and downgrade ourselves just a little bit. But we also got to understand, ladies, don't put yourself in that situation to the point that the man has control over everything and you left with nothing.
Mm-hmm.
So it's a even ground there to the point that I still have my ground that I'm still on, and I still have some things that aren't mine's.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, the man can take over and take over what's all going on between us. Yes, I
So
feel like a lady can do that.
I'm a believer of everybody having their own shit. I feel
Mm-hmm.
like when you don't have your shit and you're depending on somebody else is when you
Yeah.
allow yourself to be in situations that you cannot get out of, right?
Yep.
It's just abusive, whether it's emotionally, physically. If you need that person because of your livelihood, you will stay in that situation. So I believe everybody needs to have their own. I think for me, I have to have a woman that understands when they're with me that I take lead. And if you cannot let me take lead in specific situations, that's where we'll bump heads. Not about what you have and what you can do for yourself, because I can't have a weak woman either. I gotta have a strong woman because I'm too much, right? So I gotta have a woman that's with the shits. She loud, but she gotta know when to be quiet sometimes. There's certain situations you're not going to disrespect me by voicing that specific opinion in that moment, right? That's when, for me, that's when I say playing roles, knowing when to step up. Like, I need you to watch me and make sure, okay, this motherfucker will black out and shoot this whole bitch up. Let me keep him from going to jail tonight.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying?
I like that kind of energy because I'm gonna tell people all the time, y'all better not fuck with me. My man gonna air this shit out.
That's crazy. but see, that's the difference though, because you can't do that.
Away from me.
Don't
boxes.
Look, I'm in
Like, he
the
gonna
put her
air
at the top.
this
Put her
shit
two
out.
boxes. And then that shit, see, that's why I need that balance, because that shit would gas me up and I'll be in there like, and the fuck I would. I shoot everybody in this bitch.
Listen, I'm trying to tell you, but see,
you can't
but
hype me up too much. You
I
gotta
will
be
say,
my balance and pull me back. Like, hey, we not gonna kill nobody tonight.
I will say that as a mom who just so happens to be single, stepping back and allowing a man to lead is very difficult, because we have been put in a position, we are in a position where that is almost not an option for us. You know, it's very scary for us. And I will just say, as Black women, period, you know, we have had to be strong and carry our community on our back. And so to step back and allow a man to take that role, like, a lot of times men are like, you know, oh, these women, they have masculine energy and I'm like, who put us there? Why do we have, we've had to be masculine. Like, we got to take care of everything. I got to take care of home. I got to take care of these kids. I got to go to work. You know, I got to make sure they good. I'm good. And now I have to take care of you too.
But then that's a vicious cycle too, because as you get these strong women raising these young men, these motherfuckers grow up soft, poop butt ass men that then need a woman to take care of them in their adult years. This is why it's important to have both parents. Now, I'm not saying, hey, stick with your husband or your baby daddy if that motherfucker wasn't shit and all of this, but finding that person that you can raise your kids with, that's going to be a good role model. Because I don't care what nobody say, a woman cannot teach a man how to 100% be a man, and a woman cannot teach their daughter, if they have had relationship issues the whole time, they cannot teach their daughter how to find a man that's going to be right for her. That daughter needs an example, that example being her father or father figure, to show her how a man is supposed to treat her. My daughters,
if he's a decent man, to be
that example. So finding that relationship is important.
It is
for y'all to have for the kids.
Absolutely, I absolutely agree. I don't want to be called super mom. Like, when people sit out there and they like, "Oh, you super mom," don't call me that. I don't want to be that. I have to be that. I'm put in that position that I have to be that. Yeah. I don't want to be, because I'm tired. Take this cape. Take this bitch. I don't want it.
Thank you.
Listen, I want to be on somebody's beach, you know, with the cheeks out, sipping a fucking Mai Tai. Damn it.
I'm gonna sip my water.
I'm with you.
Bring Shorty down to the bottom. Move Jazz up too. Put Lisa in the middle, because they acting up right now.
Rearrange this whole shit.
We going on vacation. Damn it.
I want to go off what Loki was saying. He said he needs a strong woman to back you up or whatever.
That's just what I have to be with.
Yeah.
A strong woman.
No, but
I'm not even drawn to it.
I agree. I feel like if we're ever in a situation where my man is, he's about to go off. I feel like I have to reel him in. I have to be that voice of reason for him, and like, babe, like, like we need to we need to chill.
Make it home tonight.
Yeah. Or, and then when we get home, we can then talk about what happened. I'm not going to disrespect you right there by disagreeing with you. But in private, I'm gonna let you know, like, that was not cool. You put me in this position where I was uncomfortable and I did not like it. We can talk about these things behind closed door. I'm never going to be combative with you right there. Like, I don't like how you acting right now. You're doing this, that, and the other. You need to chill the fuck out. I'm not doing that with you in front of an audience. That's what needs to happen behind closed doors.
That's home shit.
But you know what's funny though is that takes me back to that scene in Snowfall, right? Where I forgot, it was like his brother or cousin or some shit was basically out of fucking line, and you know what I'm saying, was overstepping. You know what I'm saying? But he stood with him as he fucking should. You know what I mean? As a person of my fucking team, I'm gonna stand with you and stand 10 toes on whatever the fuck decision you make, and we gonna handle that shit. But when we get home, we're gonna be like, when we get home,
you don't like how a motherfucker talk to you?
Yeah,
exactly. You know what I'm saying? Now I gotta step in your ass. Yeah. I'm gonna stand with you while we in public because you my fucking woman. You know what I'm saying? And that's who I gotta be, right?
Yeah.
I'm gonna stand on every fucking decision you make as if as I expect you to stand on every decision that I make. You know what I mean? Don't disrespect me in public as I'm not gonna disrespect you in public. But when we get home, we gonna hash that shit out, and I'm gonna let you know, look, motherfucker, don't ever fucking do that shit again.
But watch your tone when you're talking to me, because I'm not a little ass kid. And
Child.
you're not gonna talk to me any
No, that's facts. That's facts. But you know what I'm saying?
Don't be like, don't you ever
Don't
disrespect me. Don't talk to me like that.
Not even on disrespect, but don't ever, you know what I'm saying, put us in a situation to where it's a problem. You know what I mean? Don't ever make it to where we're having issues because of, you felt the way at a moment, or you know what I'm saying, you felt disrespected by something that somebody said, or you didn't like the way situations was going, to where now we both hemmed up.
Okay, so we might have to fight together.
Hey, and when it comes to that, I need her to be ready for that too.
Yeah,
look, I'm gonna get
you ready to ride though.
I'm gonna need to look. I'm like,
look, she'll be the only person that can calm me down. If I can be calmed down, right? She's the one to do it. Now, if I can't, I'm gonna lock and load because we doing this tonight.
I'm gonna go get the car, babe. I'm gonna go get the car.
Man, be ready to drill. That's all I'm saying.
Own everything. We don't leave the house without our shit, and we in an open carry state, so we don't need no permits and none of that bullshit.
You got to be ready to take that trip. That's all.
I'm
take a
like,
trip.
I don't believe in
like, let's not go crazy.
I ain't going to sit down. We're gonna do everything we can to get away.
No. That's it. Y'all looking at it the wrong way. I ain't talking about that trip. That's a whole other trip.
You trying to go sit down for real, huh?
Yeah, no, shit.
I'm allergic.
What I'm saying is, you feel me? Like I don't believe in putting,
get me away from him. I'm trying to go to jail.
Any woman that I'm talking to, I don't believe in putting them in that type of position. You know what I mean? Or in that type of situation.
Me and Sue was cool up here, bro.
I'm not trying to be anybody's ride or die. I got questions like, where we riding to?
I got questions.
Who gonna be there?
That's crazy. Don't do that now, because when you get to running and acting crazy, now you got to be ready to take that trip.
Yeah, don't ask me no questions until we at home or in front of the lawyer.
What do you mean by run this bag up? I don't understand.
Whoa,
you said run this bag up?
I don't understand. What are we doing?
Talking about going on a mission? What?
You was talking crazy in front of Tony and them. You know what I'm saying?
Hold what? I don't understand. I'm anxious.
Yo.
Like, man, I'm having a panic attack. I can't breathe. Give me a bag.
Breathe in the bag. With a motherfucking fidget spinner. Listen, I can't do this right now.
Man, your wife a real one, because I'm not.
Okay, Pip.
I can't do it.
That's what's
like I said. I got questions. I got kids, bro. I gotta ask these questions. Like,
that's a fact.
I'll be
both
honest
of us can't go in.
Exactly. Somebody got to stay home.
Somebody got to stay home.
If it's some shit like that where it absolutely come down to that, then I did this shit by myself. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Facts. I'll
It's
be
about
honest
the
with you though.
moment you got to be ready though.
Why y'all sound like
Yeah,
criminals?
for real. Before
I mean,
we segue,
No,
So I heard.
Like,
I don't know.
I'm just real.
Yeah, I'm
that's
gonna
all
say
I
that.
heard.
So I heard.
we got a bag in the car. Why
Nah,
y'all got a
look.
bag in the car?
It's coming out so easy.
Right.
Listen, before
Sounds like it
I
happened
segue
before.
us out of here, right? I want
Is
to
this
put
for the
this on the
zombie
table.
apocalypse? See, this is why I
That's
got
crazy.
questions. This is why I
That's
can't be
crazy.
I got questions about the bag. What's in the bag?
So my ex, right? Because she wanted to get her CCW and all of that shit. She wanted to conceal carry, and I had, before I even bought her gun, before we even got to the topic of getting to classes and shit like that, and actually carrying, right? I can tell we had that whole conversation of like just being in the crib. You know what I mean? If one of our neighbors' kids or brother, whoever, come jumping through the window, you gonna hot this fool. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, are you ready to take that trip? Literally. You know what I mean? Because it's shit that go with that. It's not just, oh, motherfucker was in my house, you know what I'm saying? I banged him out and called a bus for him. Nah, like
You're gonna have to go sit down even with self
yeah,
defense charges.
you gotta go
sit down
take that
for a
trip.
minute.
Mhm.
Anything he's saying, I don't understand nothing. Can you speak English?
Oh, bring you can bring
Okay.
her down now.
Okay, I got you.
So,
Translate.
Go ahead.
if there was a breaking and entering charge, right, and you're in town, you grab your sidearm or firearm,
Your pew pew.
right? You shoot the alleged suspect.
Okay,
Now that's
okay.
self-defense technically, but
Yeah.
even in a self-defense charge, you will get arrested and you have to go to jail first before they determine that it is self-defense and release.
Oh, okay.
You
Yeah,
gotta
they
get
don't
a
do that
process.
here.
And everything.
You gotta get
No, they
processed.
don't-
You gotta get your
Yeah.
PP number.
No, they don't do that
Mhm.
here. They do all that on the scene. They be like, all right, you good. Listen, I can go to the pawn shop, but you know what? Never mind.
Whoa.
Get this criminal away from me. Nah.
So
I'll be honest,
I saw
though,
in the
'cause-
movie that like if you had like a shotgun or whatever, that first shot have like a blank or
It's a
something. That
warning.
first shot is a warning shot, and then the second one is
not a blank.
no
You
blank.
can do bird shot.
You can do a warning shot. That just means literally in the air with it.
In the air. It don't have to be a blank.
Yeah.
Okay, so first shot one. Does it have to be a shotgun though? Can you?
No.
No,
that's
it's
what
any
it
gun.
I'll
is.
tell you.
That's
I'll
what
tell
it
you
is.
this though, right? I don't believe in. I don't believe in
getting
warning shots. My first
No,
warning
yeah.
shot might be in your ass.
Yeah, for sure.
I don't believe in warning shots.
It ain't gonna be
Yeah.
your
So-
ass. It's gonna be- the first
But then
warning
that's
shot
when
is
you end
to
up
the
in
mask.
jail, right? Warning shot.
Nah,
Nah.
Mm-mm.
nah.
Uh-uh.
So
Look,
here's
as
the
long
kick.
as
Right?
you
when
announce-
they
you-
come
as long as you-
investigate, they're not gonna see which shot first. I could do the warning
Yep.
shot after you're dead already.
Mhm.
I
That
shoot
is
the
a
wall
fact.
right here. You
That is
understand what I'm
a
saying?
So
they
you gotta
they
under-
announce
the
that you said
timing.
Right.
This
You gotta
motherfucker
understand
can't say I
something
didn't
though
do
when
it.
it comes to like firearms and shit like that, right? Or just firefights in general. And also rules of engagement.
Now, what-
Mhm.
rules of engagements for war. Where the fuck are you at? Saudi Arabia?
No, it's not.
No.
No, it's not.
Mm-mm.
You in
Rules of
Syria?
engagement
Where
is
you
that
at?
anytime you got to draw that weapon.
Mhm.
All right. First thing first, if you have to cock that gun before you enter that situation, that's now considered, you know what I'm saying? That's now you now entering felony
premeditated.
territory. Yeah, it's premeditated.
Yeah, it's premeditated.
Because if that gun,
That's
if that
why-
weapon wasn't already ready, then
Mhm.
you had to
Mhm.
actually think about the fact that you finna do some
Mhm.
shit.
That's why I always keep one in the head.
Yep.
Always. My gun is always hot. My kids can't pick up my weapons
Nope.
because there's always one in the head. If somebody want to see my gun, I have to
Yep.
take
Drop
the
the
bullet out
mag.
the chamber, drop the
Yep.
mag, everything, because it's always fully loaded, ready to go. All you got to do is pop the safety off that bitch, and we good. We hot. So for me,
Clear,
look,
ready
y'all
to go.
remember in the last year and a half, there was a shortage in ammo.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody
So,
start buying up.
I ain't got warning shot ammo. I got
Man, I'm trying to
lay a
tell you.
motherfucker down. Bro, when I could not find 45 round ammo for 6 months, bro.
Man, I couldn't find
And my
223s.
primary weapon is a
Oops.
45 that I carry.
I had 9
And I
mils
was
on deck.
hot. Oh,
Mhm.
9 mils all day.
Yeah, 9 mils all day. I couldn't
I
find
agree with
223s though.
I agree with that, Pip.
223s
I
and
got you.
5.56. I had the hardest time finding them, bro. My rifle was dry for a while. I had one mag. All right, 30
Mm.
shots. But you best believe I wasn't missing with them 30 shots. And if I did, I had a whole nother 16 on my
Like,
side ready to
where
go.
the fuck do you live? Where
That-
this man is in a war
I
zone.
mean, I
Petition
have
for him
over
to
100
get
rounds, but we
amnesty.
can talk about that.
He need amnesty.
Ooh,
400
what you got, a drum,
rounds.
too?
We petition to
I'm
have
gonna post a
immigration
picture in the
bring
Discord a little
heavy back to
later
the United
of my
States.
ammo during COVID.
Because at this
When
point,
I
I
had
really
finally
think this
stocked
man
up.
is living in a war-torn
I'm
country.
tied into different places. So.
Third world.
The way this man is over here talking about weapons, he lives in a war-torn country right now. Okay, he's facing civil war. He doesn't know how to get out. He's got rules of war. He's fighting a tribe of people. Like
It better be a
You
tribe
make
if
it
you
sound
missing
like-
30 shots.
I tell you what,
sound like he
man.
in Kenya somewhere.
I'll
It
be
better be
honest
more
with
than
you.
one person if you missing 30 shots.
he's
Oh,
shooting
man.
at
Yeah,
cheetahs
nah,
at
for
this
real.
point. He's shooting at cheetahs.
It better be more than one person. You put 30 in one person, you going to jail.
Yeah,
cannot
you going to jail.
justify-
Definitely
you
going
cannot
to jail.
justify self-defense
Yeah.
with 30 rounds in one person.
No, you can't justify 30
You,
rounds.
you
You can't.
going for life, bro.
You're reloading the clip. Shit.
When they was still walking. It was some Walking Dead type shit.
That's funny.
Listen, that's
But I was
what
just
that's
having
what
this
happens. He's
conversation
in
the
a
other
game of
day
zombies. He's in
because
an alternate reality.
I'm trained not to wound. So I was having a conversation with my lady, and she is too, because she's military like me, that we were trained to go for kill shots, right? Cluster in the chest, head. So second nature for me is automatically chest or head. So we were watching something where somebody's fighting a case, and it was a self-defense case, and we were like, oh, you're supposed to wound them and this and that. And just, I'm like, but I'm not trained. Second nature, when I get into a hostile environment like that, is to eliminate the threat. And you don't eliminate the threat by wounding. You eliminate the threat by putting them down, right?
Thanks.
So in my situation, we're like, then how do I, what is the fighting? Do they take my training into consideration when we're talking self-defense, or do they use that against me, saying you are trained, so you're supposed to know not to kill them? You know what I mean? Like, how do they use that in the court? How do they argue that?
If you were active military, maybe. I don't know.
But even retired, your training don't go away.
Nah,
It
facts.
doesn't, but I don't know. I would see it as like if you were active, then it would be a situation where like with the police, if you're off duty, then you shoot to kill. It's still
But
still,
even them,
it's still in
they're
you.
not trained to wound either.
They
And
aren't.
that's what you better understand. If you get into it with the police, they're going for kill shots because that is how they are trained. Neutralize the threat.
Yep.
I think
And you do not neutralize the threat with a wound, a leg shot. Nobody's shooting a leg shot.
I think most CCW classes, at least here anyway, they all teach to shoot center mass.
But you got to understand when you say center mass, understand what's in the center, right? Understand the anatomy.
No, I don't know what's in the center.
I'm saying understand the anatomy though, right?
Yeah, it's vital organs.
You know, it's vital organs, heart, aorta, lungs. You know what I'm saying? Like, you bound to kill a motherfucker. You put enough shots in their ass in their mouth.
Thank you, Dr. G.
I'm so fucking done.
I hate this motherfucker, bro.
We going.
This motherfucker, bro.
Anywho, so I wanted to say something about, we were talking about the certain roles in relationships, 50-50. But do you think in a relationship that a person should be submissive, like, or a woman should be submissive? Like, what does submission look like to you in a relationship?
I mean, that depends, man. Can she be comfortable enough to be submissive? You know what I mean?
Do you believe in submission, though?
That's a.
No, I'm asking you. Do you believe in a woman needs to be submissive?
Are you what are you bringing to the table that makes a woman feel comfortable being submissive?
It ain't hard. It's either yes or no. Like, do you believe that a woman needs to be submissive to you or not? Don't be scared.
Again, I think it's the role that you play. And I'm going to say it speaking because this is typically a man-woman thing, right? That I don't think anybody respects really their man to be submissive. But I do have something to speak on that as well. So for me, I just need my woman to be a woman, right? I don't need her coming up in there motherfucking brushing her hair talking about, come on in here and give me some of that dick, old pussy ass boy. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't need you to be that tough. You don't need to give it. I just don't need you to be that tough. You know what I'm saying? Don't talk to me like you the homie type shit. Or like, I don't need no strong ass, Debo ass. No,
but
that's my
is that what you equate to submission though?
I equate just the femininity to it, but also I know
submission is a feminine quality.
No, because I feel like my partner, my woman, is the only person that I am submissive to, and that's in the sense that she is the only person that can say certain things to me and it'd be okay or cool, or tell me to do certain things and I'm gonna listen because that's my woman. But if a motherfucker in the street said anything remotely close to that, like, it's a motherfucking issue. I had to tell somebody at my job a few weeks ago, and again, I'm in corporate America. I said, listen, don't nobody check. I use my government name, but we'll say low key here. Don't nobody check low key. I don't give a fuck what your position is, what your title is. You can be the motherfucking CEO. You're not going to ever talk to me in a way that you think you're checking me. Because fuck this job at the end of the day. And that's just like that. So it's a respect thing and how you talk to me. Everybody can't talk to me the same way. Mm-hmm. So when I say I'm submissive, it's that I allow my person to say certain things to me that other people couldn't say if you're not in a relationship together. So I'm submissive in that way to my person.
Okay.
But for me, my woman is, a lot of shit, I guess it's just how I carry myself that my woman will do for me kind of as, I don't know if it's submissive or not, but just kind of like I like certain things, I expect to fix my plate. I don't ever ask for my plate to be fixed, but it just gets fixed. I think that's submissive, but I don't think it's not something I'm forcing on that my person. You know what I'm saying? So little things like that. I'm a door opening on the car nigga. I open a car door like a motherfucker. I almost want to push my woman into the car if she go open that door first. Like, don't take that from me. You know what I'm saying?
I'm fucking weak, bro.
Like, but if I'm with you, look, that's what I'm gonna do. You open doors clean by yourself when I ain't around. Yep. Same thing. If we pull up to the gas station together, you better not get out thinking you pumping no gas. And I teach my son the same way.
When I'm with a man, I pretend I'm allergic to doors. I'm like, what is that? I'm not touching that.
Ew, COVID. No, for real though. So I think it's submissiveness on both sides. It just depends on who you are, how you are, and then the role you play. Like I hate for an ain't shit man to expect anything from a fucking woman.
Mm-hmm. Nah, facts.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yes.
But a lot of women and men, they want these old school relationships, but neither one of them want to play the role of how those old school relationships went. Mm-hmm. You want your woman to be at home cooking and cleaning and raising kids, then motherfucker, you better be out there making all the money needed to provide. Because back in those days, the woman only had to worry about that shit. They didn't have to worry about where the money was coming from, where the bills were they getting paid. Them checks came home to that woman. Mm-hmm. And they controlled that money. Now, are you willing to do all of that? Are you willing to go bust your ass?
No.
And then bring that check home to your woman and let her manage all the money? Because that's how those relationships work, but they don't know that shit.
That's facts.
You see what I'm saying? So think before you say what kind of relationship you want, or work and make that shit your relationship work. Stop trying to conceive to what society says a relationship should be, and be happy in your fucking home. Yep. You and your person establish what y'all want, how y'all want to do things, and y'all do it.
Nah, that's facts, man. And that's one of the things that we had to do, you know what I'm saying, when we was in that situation, was that, we had to conform to, what worked best for us, not what everybody else is doing, not what, you know, your mom do, not what my mom do, or you know, not what your sister, or you know what I'm saying. You got to do
But
what works best
it's
for y'all,
learned.
and not
That's
what works
learned
best for
behavior
everybody
too.
else. Nah, facts.
Like, look, I've been married twice before the relationship that I'm in now. Both of my wives had opportunities to be stay-at-home moms because they thought that's what they wanted. It's only so much cleaning the motherfucker do in a week before you ain't got to clean nothing else no more. This shit's still clean from yesterday. They didn't put the babies up on trumped up charges, taking naps and shit, sending them down. It's enough wine in the morning. Like that, it's only enough. They end up going back to work always. But their choice.
Get bored,
Never
man.
me forcing them. Hey, they gotta feel like they have something for themselves, man. Get out the house, something that is yours. Don't be, again, have your own shit. Because in those situations, if I'm paying and providing literally everything from your vehicles to the food to the clothes on your back, where are you gonna go if you can't stand my ass no more? A shelter? Where the fuck are you going? Because this all me.
Yep.
Yeah, nah, that's
Right?
that's true.
Well,
Yeah.
that's why, you know, a smart woman, they put what the old folks used to call Bex money. So I'm putting a little aside in a bank account you don't know nothing about.
Yeah, but where you
So if
getting
I
that
ever
from?
do
Your
got it,
OnlyFans ain't popping like that. Where you
No,
getting
no.
that from? You saving
I'm
your
fucking
allowance?
weak.
Like,
I'm just saying.
what
Saving up my
Allowance.
allowance.
I'm just saying
Allowance?
I'm just
But
saying if she
but
was
I'm saying, you see what I'm
I'm just saying if she
saying?
was a
Not
smart woman,
allowance.
Yeah.
you always have, you know, another form of income. I did the stay-at-home mom thing. I did the stay-at-home mom thing
Yeah.
for, you know, some years. And that was by choice. It was a great time for me, but I wasn't a fool. I wasn't dumb. I was definitely set aside money. I did that my entire marriage. Set aside money in a separate bank account. So when it was time for me to leave, it was the transition for me was nothing. It was smooth as possible.
Now, if you're
That
doing
was
that though, are you saying this shit might not work?
no, it's no different than, you know, when women are dating, is I don't let a man come pick me up. I'm going to drive myself because if he decides to jump stupid and I need a way home, I don't have to depend on him. As women, we should always be prepared to take care of self.
Agreed.
I agree. I agree
I
with that.
also think
Look,
like if she's putting the money aside, maybe he's not the best with money. Maybe he's an alcoholic and he's spending all his money on drinks and stuff like that. If she knows that and she's putting that money aside, it could be as a just in case thing in case he
Safety
does
net.
blow through that money.
Yep.
And
Yeah.
I need to make sure our family has enough food to eat or
but
whatever, or
but
that
with
money can be for me to
a,
go.
but a safety net.
Yeah.
This is what I'm saying with the safety net, and this is
Yeah.
not even just for relationships. This is whatever you're doing.
Mm-hmm.
If you have a safety net, it means you're not 100% all in on what you have.
No.
No.
I disagree.
No. I
Yeah,
disagree.
I
No.
disagree with that one.
Listen. How do you go 100% in if you have a safety net? Is there a point that you get to where eventually they know about that safety net?
Well,
Absolutely.
all right,
What is the
No.
reason where there's no need for that?
So are
See,
you saying you want
Because
like a
that
joint
safety.
account?
No.
so when
I'm
I
saying,
speak on like a safety net, I'm looking more at like, you know what I'm saying, this is something that we put together for, you know, if for whatever reason, like COVID is one of the things that if anything should have taught everybody to maintain a decent safety net, right?
see,
6 months.
That's not a safety net. What you're talking about, Heavy, is an emergency fund.
Well, yeah.
And everybody should have an emergency fund.
All right,
That's
and
not
even
a
women should
that's
have
not
an emergency fund
yeah,
just in
but
case I
that's not
emergently
that
need to get the fuck.
that
That's
emergency
crazy.
fund
That's
is not a
crazy.
secret.
Yeah,
Right?
nah.
That
That's my whole
safety
point behind it.
net is a secret. And what
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
saying is, as long as you have that secret, are you 100% in, or are
I
you
can definitely.
preparing and expecting for the
It's
worst
not.
to happen?
It's not an expectation. It is a what if. I think as women, time and time again, we have been shown that we cannot fully 100% trust men to do what is in our best interest, and nobody's gonna look out for us the way we're gonna look out for ourselves.
So then, why have a safety net? Just have your own shit.
That too. But I'm saying we're talking about like in the instance if you're a stay-at-home mom.
That's what I'm saying. That stay-at-home mom
As
shit,
as a
which
as a
is you're
stay
not
as a
100%
stay-at-home
bought
mom,
in.
as a stay-at-home
Yeah.
mom, that is when I started setting aside money in my own separate bank account.
But at what point did you feel uncomfortable, or you didn't feel like you were completely invested to where you
No,
felt
it
like you
was the
had to
point that
put
I
away
Right.
was
though?
When if you're
it wasn't about the uncomfortability. It was the fact that at any moment, now we are one income. At any moment, this man could lose his job and then we're asked out. But I'm not gonna tell you about that because I don't want you to thinking I'm planning on your failure. Then it
so
turns into
now you're
and
turning
then
into
when
an emergency
and
fund, though.
and then it
Right.
turns into but then at the same time, you know, like I said, my grandma, you know, she ain't raised no fool. And this is coming from older folks, older women, because, you know, people always want to praise older women and their relationships and how they stuck with granddaddy all those years because they had no choice.
Uh-huh.
Whereas my grandmother's telling me, put aside that Bex money just in case you do need to get. Because they didn't have a choice. I had that choice. I had that option.
But you
That
have,
if I at
and
any point I needed to get, I could.
you
I didn't
created an
have to sit
exit
around and wait.
strategy.
I
So
didn't
if you
have to sit
have,
around and wait.
but if you have that, well, I guess what I'm saying is if you have that exit strategy, that exit plan, are you 100% vested, or are you more so saying, all right, if this don't work out, this is how I'm getting out of here? But am I doing everything because I'm planning this exit strategy in case shit goes sideways? Am I doing everything to make sure things don't go sideways? And I don't
I
feel
don't
like
understand how the
with
two can
both,
exist at the same time.
I don't think they can because you're
I don't
not,
understand
you
how I
can't
can't put in
give,
100%.
you can't give all your energy to making it work if you're planning on how you're going to leave.
I'm not me setting aside
if you
a
leave,
couple $100 a month is not me planning to leave. It's
no, on how you're gonna leave, making sure, okay, I got enough for rent this, and if I need to buy a new
no,
place,
it's
get
just
the fuck
you
on, moving
setting
company,
aside
this and that.
money is not
Yeah.
planning to leave.
But
I don't like
everything's not 100%. Everything has a defect to everything, and we got to prepare for that defect. And then it's not just a woman and it's not just a man. Everybody should have a safety net for themselves. And you you can be invested 100% and say I'm in this relationship, but sometimes we may grow apart. Sometimes somebody might pass away. Something might happen, but you have to prepare for that something. You have to have a backup plan to everything, regardless of what it is. But we're going to go down this pathway until this pathway is no more. But when it's time to defer to another direction, I'm ready for it rather than last minute changes like I don't know what to do now. It's just a safety net for both of you guys. You both need a safety net. It's not just a woman, it's not just a man cuz there goes prenups. There goes what? The man is taking control of everything just in case that woman comes in and takes whatever he has and built. Everybody needs a safety net. It's not just a woman and it's not just a man.
That whole prenup thing just made me think about another topic that we can definitely add for a later date. Cause I seen some shit that had me really thinking. You know, what I mean, it was a whole conversation that took place, and it was talking about the fact of like marriage and shit like that, and like who benefits from it and shit. So but we'll talk about that at a later time
Yeah.
and add that to
Yeah,
a whole
yeah.
later situation.
Drop that
most of
in
these men
Discord
too
now
broke
before
to
you
be
forget.
I
asking for a
got you. I
prenup
got you.
anyway.
And that other Loki, if you could drop that other topic that you said, like the financial aspect what we were talking about.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Drop that so we don't forget because I'm not gonna remember to come back to that this one.
What? And let's talk about it.
Yeah. What were
Yeah.
you saying, Jazz? I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you
Oh,
off.
I was saying no. I was just saying most of these men too broke to be asking for a prenup anyway.
Absolutely.
That's
What are you?
facts.
I'm
What's
like, what am
half
I
a
gonna take
What's
from you,
half a
sir?
zero? What's half
You know what I'm
nothing?
saying? What's
What you
half
got
of that
pockets full?
motherfucking McDonald's
You can
salary?
keep 100% of your nothing, motherfucker.
Right. You know what I mean? Shit.
Why you even got pockets, man? You don't got nothing.
Oh, you said that man need
Oh.
to be wearing leggings?
Yes.
Damn.
These
That's
pockets
tough.
full. You can't even
That's
put nothing in them.
crazy.
That's crazy.
That's tough. He ain't got a bank account. He got a net spend account. Ain't that a bitch?
Oh my God. He got to load his paycheck on that card at the Walmart.
You over here Western Union yourself money and
Not
shit. That's
Western
crazy.
Union.
What?
Oh my god.
That's
That's
crazy.
crazy. You going through a check cashing place to cash your check.
Stop.
That's wild.
Mm-mm.
So okay, so say like Loki said, this is a safety net. You're planning, quote unquote, to get out of these situations. If you are doing that and it's a rough breakup, how are you? What's your process in recovering from that breakup,
Can I go first?
or in a relationship overall? What is your process in recovering? Yeah, go ahead.
So for me, and I think this is kind of where me and Jazz bump heads on this one, is because when I go in 100%, right? If this shit don't work, I know I'm taking a L. So for me, my recovery process is always I'm in rebuild mode because I didn't took this L. All that other shit, I didn't. I either gave too much, lost too much, and now I'm in rebuild mode. So that's my recovery process after a breakup, rebuilding to get back to where I'm comfortable again. And I'm doing this now without that other person. And so I really be in grind mode at that point. Might have a little something to slide through here and there, but mostly I'm working. I go heavy work mode for like a good 6 to 8 months just to get back square.
What about you, Sue?
Mine is I'm really back to straight grinding, work, straight work. I'm cutting off. Ain't no talking to nobody else besides family and a few friends that I have. Other than that, I'm straight grinding. I'm on the clock as much as I can be to get my mind off of everything else because I come in 100% and I come in with giving everything. So I done gave all I can give. So now guess what? I got to build back up to everything that I had. So I'm finna grind my ass off. And I ain't stopping until I get where I want to be at. So all that in between, you want to try to link up? No, I'm busy right now. Catch me once I stop. But that's just me. It's straight grind mode once we break up because I done gave way too much time. I just wasted. So it's time to build that time back up.
Yep. Agreed.
I know me personally, man. Like I drop back off into like I'll be honest, man. You know what I'm saying? Like when you get into the moments, like you get like your mind be a little fucked up. You know what I'm saying? Because now you got to try like you go into fucking war mode. You got to figure out what the fuck went wrong. You know what I mean? You got to figure out all of this whole situation and shit, right? So you go through that shit, and then after that, for me, it's self care. You know what I mean? It's rebuilding, shit, rebranding, if you will. You know what I mean? Like just getting yourself back together and shit. So I know, for me, I dove off into like a lot of reading and shit. Got back into like a lot of meditation and shit. Like just really rehoning on my inner self. So
Now, Heavy, you said you look at what went wrong. Is that a foreclosure thing for you to figure
nah,
out
not
what went
really.
wrong? Because for
Not
me, I
really
feel
so
like
much
it.
as a closer thing. For me, it's more so like I need to figure out, you know what I'm saying, how to be a better me. You know what I mean? Because if it's me that fucked up, then now I got to figure out how to be better.
So
You know
you
what I mean?
take
Because when you
responsibility
know
for
better,
it.
you do better. Exactly, man. And that's one thing I always believe in is taking responsibility for my fucking actions. You know what I mean?
I
And
don't
I
think a lot
try
of men
and
do that.
embed that into my son as well.
Mm-hmm.
Because you got to change yourself.
Facts,
Yeah.
And this
man.
girl
Because
say people don't change. You have to change yourself in order to be a better person.
the
Well, you
Staying
crazy
the
can't.
part
same,
about
you're
it
not
is
gonna
though,
change.
Nobody can change you. So if that change
right,
is going to be made, you have to see the value in that change, and you got to want to
right.
do it for yourself. If you don't see a value in the change, if somebody's trying to change you and you don't see value in it or a reason that should come about, you're not going to change. Nobody's
Yeah.
going to
Agreed.
change.
The
Nah,
whole
that's
thing
facts,
of
man.
like, oh, you make me a better person is just weird to me. I'm like,
I,
cause
I think
would
it can
you?
Nah,
happen, but
it's
It
got some
happened.
it's got some
I
it's
don't.
validity
that
to it.
person
I
seeing
don't think
you.
so.
Like you have certain people that can actually get through to you.
Right.
And if
But I
that
mean,
person can get through to you and make you want to change, make you see the value in changing that particular thing, then yeah, that person made you a better person.
right.
Mm-hmm.
You gave that person enough access to you to allow you to see their point of view on that particular thing. I think people can make each other better, for sure.
Facts. And then also, I mean, like, one of my truest beliefs and shit is just the fact that the whole thing of life in general is just based off of experience. You know what I mean? And like, what you gonna invite? Like, what do you invite into your experience? How do you mold your experience? You know what I mean? And how do you build off of that? So for me, it's just keeping that whole situation organized to the point to where everything makes sense for you, and you can actually build and move forward. So I mean, you just you gotta be yourself. You gotta know yourself at the end of the day, for one. Because I mean, if you don't know you, then who the fuck's supposed to know you?
Mm-hmm.
So
But ladies, you got all three men's answer over here. How do y'all deal with breakup? Shorty.
shout hey.
Shorty.
Let me sit up for this one.
Yeah.
All right, so I think there's a different stages between the breakups. So you could be the one that got broken up with, or you could be the one that's breaking up with that one. So it's two different ways of
Oh, fuck you, weak, bro.
It's different ways of recovering from that. So for oh my god, my ways of remove this right here. So the way that I recover is not closure, but trying to figure out, like what Heavy said, try to figure out what went wrong. And it's more of myself. What could I have done better, to the point in my mindset that I said, I think I've done everything that I could to keep this relationship going. If I have that mindset in my head, I'm content with everything that happened. Now it's the more on learning from my mistakes that it went on throughout the relationship. If you had that maturity to exit, to talk with that significant other that you had, to see, well, you could have done this, and the third better. You could take that information and do whatever you please with it, build from it, ignore it. It's their opinion, but it's a matter of rebuilding yourself back to normal. Getting that mindset that I'm not relying on this person anymore, because you've always been with that person. So now you have to live without that person. So now you got to rebuild yourself to say, oh, I'm by myself again. And then now the last step of the process is trying to get yourself better to the point that you're ready for that next step. If it is going with somebody else, if it is just, I'm just going to be by myself, or, whatever that next stage is. So I feel like it's a 3-step process. It's just finding that exit and regrouping yourself to better yourself, and then try to figure out what your next step is. But it depends on if you broke up with that person,
What's good, Chris?
or you're the one that got broken up with. It hurts both ways, but because your time, finance, everything was invested in that 100%. So now it's more on it. I got a bill now, I got to pay for it, or this shit's done. Oh, brush it off my shoulders. I'm stress free. So it depends on the person. It depends on your situation. But for me, I got to
That's
regroup,
valid.
reprogram myself, and get myself back out there. That's basically what I'm doing. Basically.
Absolutely, Jazz.
Sorry.
Hey, man, I sound like I don't have no feelings, bro.
Come on, Ice Queen, let us know.
That shit crazy. Got that Omarion going on over there. I got an ice box with my.
I just so I've never been broken up with, so I have never had to process that. But for me,
current topic.
With breaking up with somebody, like I've already processed it, that what was happening, what was going to happen while I was in the relationship. I think a lot of times with women, we leave emotionally before we actually leave physically. Like sometimes we have already processed that relationship, that it is failing. Like I have more in the relationship already, the loss of that relationship. And so by the time I do leave physically, it might seem like I don't care. Because at that point, I don't. Like, I cared when I was thinking about leaving. But now that I've left, why are you still texting me? It's weird. I've already gotten over it. I went through whatever I had to go through while I was thinking about leaving.
Mm-hmm.
I already
So you
cried.
said your healing process started when
I've already,
before y'all actually broke up.
Exactly. I've already cried. I've already begged. I've already pleaded. I've already tried. I put in the effort. You didn't see it. You didn't see it when I put it in front of you. And so I've already mourned the death of that relationship. Now that I'm gone, I've already gone through those emotions. You are just now having to deal with it. And how you deal with it and how you have to recover has nothing to do with me. I'm not going to hear your apologies anymore because they don't matter to me the same way when I was crying for this relationship, that didn't matter to you.
It's
I've
a
already
lot of
moved on.
validity in that, man. It's a lot of
Yeah.
validity in that. Because I will say, you know what I'm saying, as men, you know, after y'all left, boy, that's definitely when we found out. We found out late as hell. You know what I mean?
Well,
Shit,
hey,
that shit
that's-
fresh as
that's
hell.
when
Right?
it-
No.
That's when
Y'all
that's when your shit. That's when your shit be hurting you. Like,
No.
Right.
Y'all
When
wasn't.
she hit
listen,
you,
really
y'all
go.
wasn't paying attention.
She hit you with
The
that
problem
"I'm
was-
done," and you be like, "Ah."
The problem was y'all wasn't paying attention
Mm-hmm.
when she was begging and pleading. Then y'all didn't see she was already on her way out the door.
No, that's valid.
When she was
And
begging
another-
and pleading, and the
another
thing is,
thing,
a
too.
lot of times women will be like, you know, they're gonna leave, and so after you hear it so many times, you're like, oh, she ain't going nowhere. But all it takes is one time for her
That's
to say it
true.
and for her to
And
walk out that door, and you be sick.
And that's what it is, too,
That is
Jazz.
true.
Exactly
That's
what it
true.
is. We think you won't really do it
Yep.
until
But I
you
will.
actually fucking do
She
it.
done,
Yeah.
she done
And
stuck
that
around
shit-
through all the bullshit.
All
you know what I'm
the
saying? So you
bullshit. And
ain't
like,
think that
ah,
D-Day was coming.
yeah,
You know what I'm
And
saying?
look,
ain't
it could have
going
been the
nowhere.
smallest thing too. It could have been the smallest thing, and you thought it was that thing. You could have left the milk out that morning, right?
That's
and
crazy.
she come home and she got to cook dinner. She about to make some mashed potatoes, but she can't now because you done left the milk
is
out,
spoiled.
and you think that she leaving because of the milk, and I'm like, it's the
Here's
buildup
the
of
milk.
everything.
I would have brought some milk home if
Right.
you would have told
Now
me.
you
I
going
done
around
stopped
telling
on the
all
way
your
home.
friends she done broke up with you over some milk
'Cause of
It's
the
not
milk.
The milk.
That's valid.
Right,
That's
it's
valid,
the
though.
milk.
That's valid.
Petty ass gonna leave because
Right.
I didn't put the milk up.
It
The
wasn't
nerve.
valid,
milk.
man.
It was
Heavy,
everything that led
everything
up.
I do.
Look,
The
you
nerve of
forgot.
you. Who served
for
you?
some milk.
Look, you forgot about all the other shit you did
Hey,
or didn't do, and
Then you hit
now
her-
you
then
put
you
it
hit her with
all on
this.
the milk.
If
That
you
was
left
that was the
tough.
push off the
No,
edge.
no,
Yeah.
you hit it with
Nah,
that. You left for the milk.
facts.
You didn't want to be here anyway.
Right. Right.
You did want
Right,
to.
right.
You were looking for a reason to leave.
Yep.
After
You
you
been
took
trying
the
to
milk.
leave. Sick of this shit.
Look, the milk was the final straw.
That's
After
crazy.
that, the milk was the final straw. It was everything else. You wasn't paying attention when I was bitching and complaining about everything else. All you heard was I'm leaving because of the damn milk.
Yep. Yep.
Listen, man. Shit
That's
happens.
why I
Al.
heard her so much, because we be like, God damn, if I'd have knew that, I'd put the milk back.
Right.
I was
You know what I'm
rushing.
saying?
I took the bowl of cereal out the house with me. I didn't have time
Right.
to put the
Listen,
milk
if
back.
it-
That's
if
what
it
we
wasn't the
harping
milk,
on that
though,
milk.
If it wasn't
I'm
the milk,
doing-
though, it would have been something else. It could have been anything else. The one sock on the floor, it could have been
That's
anything.
That missed
else.
the
crazy.
that
Didn't
missed the
roll the
laundry
sugar
basket.
bag back up. Just
Mhm.
you lost
You
the
thought
tie
you
to the braid.
You thought you was Kobe and missed that one sock, and now she gone.
Mhm.
So where Jazz says she has no feelings, I think I have all the feelings. Um, he may not end up knowing it, but I take that shit to heart. So I've been in like these situationships or whatever, so it's a little bit different for me than it is for you guys dealing with relationships. But all I can say is like being ghosted sucks. Like it sucks major ass. I feel like I always end up giving too much of myself, and I have to heal from what happened. So I end up having to self-reflect. Like, was it me? How can I get better if it was me? Like what do I do to improve for next time? Was it him? Is he taking responsibility? Is he accountable for his actions? So yeah, I just try to get back to myself. I listen to music, I heal, I cry, I vent to my friends, and then um yeah.
Eat ice
So
cream.
eat ice cream.
Ice cream's
and
wild,
sleep a
man.
lot. I sleep a lot when healing from a breakup. So um it's tough on this end. So yeah.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, that Jim was my best friend, man.
Man,
See, I would, I
punching
would, I
bag
didn't hit
every
the
day.
gym. I didn't hit the gym, and I didn't lose my appetite. I'm not eating over no man. I'm gonna eat.
Right.
Listen, I was in that
But
bitch like,
I'm
but
Oh,
still
overeating.
hungry.
I will
I'm
sleep and I
overeating.
will listen to some
look,
some
hey, you would
music.
have thought I was back in high
Still
school
thinking about
playing
that
ball or
steak.
some shit. I was in that bitch doing 2 a days, man.
Mm, 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 mm.
6 a.m. I was in that motherfucker. 4 p.m. I'm in that motherfucker. Like it was like clockwork.
Did he say Jada?
Yeah, I'm trying to figure
Leave.
out who that is. Who
Who's
is
Am
that?
I
Jada?
am I Jada? I've been through
Not
some shit.
Jada. Oh damn.
I've been through some shit.
No.
Which one of y'all's Jada?
I
Who
think
is
it's
lying
me.
about their name?
I think it's me. Hold on.
Wow.
I was about to be petty and do something else, but
Uh-oh.
there we go. I'm Jada. Hi.
Wow.
Who's Jada?
Jada. She done lied about her name. I knew it.
No way. All
Nice
these
to meet
years.
you. Anywho.
Oh, me? Oh, damn.
Jazz.
Oh,
Damn.
oh, oh.
Oh,
Damn.
Jazz.
No,
Damn.
no, 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 no,
Man,
no.
I
I'm
need you
just
to
an
tell
Aries.
Jazz
That's
Jazz.
all.
right. What-
Jazz kills you off as soon as you stop talking to her
No.
after 2 days. So
Jazz
I'm
is gonna
just,
cut you
I'm
off.
just an
1 hour.
Aries. That's all. Yeah.
you missed
half
one
an hour
Amazon
shit.
cart appointment.
I put this in my Amazon card and you didn't empty it by the time I woke up this
Exactly.
morning.
Because that's crazy.
That's crazy.
You didn't text me good morning with an emoji. Ugh.
Oh, oh.
Blocked.
Damn.
uh no, because you definitely said that a couple podcasts ago. It was like
definitely
you're
did.
cutting him off. He's dead to me.
My cutoff game is so strong. I think
Woo!
that's part of the Aries in me that I
Yeah.
just don't
need to work on that.
don't have time. I mean, I actually have time. I take that back. I don't have the patience for bullshit. First of all, I deal with kids all day. I don't need the adults in my life acting like children. Say what you gotta say, mean what you say. Otherwise, why are we here? Bye. Now you're a spirit.
That's crazy.
You're dead to me. I'm sorry.
You're dead. Yeah, I've deleted you and blocked you.
All right. So moving on to the next topic, y'all. Levels of friendship. What are there different levels of how you interact with your friends? Do you have different friends that are different things in your life? And then to piggyback that, what would you do if your spouse did not like your friend?
I'm gonna go ahead and kick this one, right? I'm gonna go ahead and
Okay.
kick this one. I'll say this. I personally crossed that line. I personally crossed and fucked up in that situation. Which, personally might have been a downfall of, hey, don't look at me like that, bro. Don't look at me like that, bro. You know what I'm saying? It might have been, one of the things that really killed, my relationship was the fact that I had a friend that was severely overstepping and, I allowed it. All right. I allowed her to cause a wedge between the situation, which was fucked up, looking back at it. And, it's definitely some shit that, you should never fucking do. And that I definitely would never fucking do again. Because that was fucked up. But as far as levels of friends, it definitely is. You know what I mean? I got motherfuckers who I fuck with just on a general sense. And then I got motherfuckers who that, if I eat, you eat.
For sure. For me, I think it's different levels of friends. Not really different levels of friends. If you hit friend level, for me, you're basically family. It's nothing I'm not gonna do for you. That's the way I look at you. Everybody else is really just associates.
Yeah.
We're cordial, you know what I'm saying? But once we hit that friend level, man, you're there. That's family. For me, if my spouse didn't like my friends, I mean, it's something you gotta deal with. For real. Like you gotta give me a reason, a legit reason. Like if it's that person isn't good for me, we're heading down a path that is really gonna destroy some shit. Then I gotta be able to see that. Otherwise, if it's just you don't like them because you don't want to like them, then I mean that's a you problem.
Nah, man, because you know how it is though, bro. Like it hits that ceiling of if I don't fuck with them, you don't fuck with them. You know what I'm saying? And that shit, like.
But I've never been that person. I give everybody their respect off back. I cannot dislike somebody because somebody else that I fuck with dislike that person. You know what I'm saying? Y'all had y'all shit happen that drove y'all there, but I'm not gonna just stop fucking with this person just because you don't fuck with them no more. You know what I'm saying? Like because they didn't do that to me. You gotta give everybody a chance. How many people that have been good to you that if you were to listen to somebody else's opinion of them, you wouldn't even have that person in your life. If you were to listen to what somebody said about them before you actually got to know that person, and you, how many people do you know that you wouldn't have a great relationship with that you have one with right now? Like people was just dirty macking them because they didn't fuck with them like that. They just didn't like the way that person moved or how that person talked. So they was like, oh, I can't fuck with them. You shouldn't fuck with that person.
Yeah.
And then you still go fuck with them and you be like, oh, that's a real motherfucker. They just, they might be a little bit more harsh in their delivery. A lot. You know what I'm saying? Don't say shit the most professional or nicest way. Don't sugarcoat shit, but
because I heard Heavy wasn't shit. They told me don't be his friend because he ain't shit.
Yeah, I heard that about Heavy too. and that was only a little bit right. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, Heavy is a good motherfucker. They was only a little bit right.
I try to tell motherfuckers, man, I'm probably the realest motherfucker you gonna meet, bro. I don't sugarcoat shit. I ain't gonna bite my tongue on it. I'm always keep it real with you all the time. And I'm gonna give you all the, you know what I'm saying? Wow, that shit crazy.
Speak on it.
The disrespect.
Speak on it.
The disrespect.
Don't speak on it.
Speak on it. Bring it to the table. Hi, Michael. Hi. Oh, man. Jazz, what do you think?
How many of us have them?
I'm like, look, if it's either a friend or an associate. You know, there's that, I mean, there is, even still within my friends, there is still, very few who I would call like my family, that I will share things with that I wouldn't share with other friends. There are still those limitations. Because at the end of the day, I'm a very private person.
Same.
So even within my friends group, even within my friend group, there's still just some things like, I might not have been friends with them long enough. Like the friend that I've had for 20 years, I'm gonna tell a lot more to than the friend that I've had for the past, 2 or 3 years.
Absolutely.
I mean, but we all know those friends who we gonna call if we need to like really get off. You know what I'm saying?
And I think that's the roles of the friendships, right? You know who you gonna call if you need to go handle some shit.
You gotta air something out.
Don't call Clifford ass. He a pussy.
Don't call me.
She said, "Don't call me." Listen, I'm just saying though, right? Like who you gotta call if you know you gotta go. You know what I'm saying? You gotta go take that trip. You know who to call. You know who that emergency contact is.
Hey, you ever get mad if somebody say somebody your friend and you really don't fuck with that person?
Oh man!
Like, hey, whoa!
Your little friend.
That ain't my
little friend.
Yeah,
there's your little friend.
Don't be attaching that motherfucker to me.
And then that little shit. That's a woman thing right there. Oh,
your little friend.
I seen your little friend today. Oh,
we put little in front of everything. We be like, oh, you got your little job.
Damn.
We seen you in your little uniform at your little job. Making your little money.
Your little girlfriend bought you lunch. A little lunch.
Crazy.
You and your little girlfriend went on your little lunch date. Ate y'all little Wendy's.
No way.
Y'all got a little po.
Fo.
Your little
fucking
spicy
weed.
nuggets.
Damn.
Not even a biggie bag. That's great.
A biggie bag. That's a Friday lunch. That ain't no middle of the week. That ain't the middle of the week lunch.
Can't be ordering that shit on Tuesday. Say that Friday, man.
Damn.
That's a
You
payday
know-
lunch.
Yeah, you know the motherfuckers. Payday, they eating that Texas Roadhouse. and
Man.
Getting it DoorDash to the job.
Man.
Ask them that Tuesday after though. That motherfucker.
They
got
sitting there with a
noodles.
motherfucking
In
nah,
the
they
break
sitting
room
there
with
with,
noodles.
they sitting there with a Lunchable and a motherfucking Capri Sun, motherfucker.
Ain't no
I'm dead.
Oh shit.
Talking about some I'm trying to save money.
No,
That's
no,
cool.
they got that little $1 bag of
Yeah.
salad.
He said that
Oh.
long. He said it too. The long
They
dollar.
did.
$1.
No
They
salad.
trying to
Little
eat
salad.
healthy.
Bro.
Oh, now you trying to eat healthy. I just seen you with a tomahawk last week.
That's crazy.
You posted it on Snapchat.
You ain't gonna
No.
post that one? I'll post it for you. That bag of salad in the Tupperware. I'll post it for your ass.
Like he got his little salad, trying to get a little healthy or whatever.
Didn't even put no croutons on it because those are carbs.
I am there.
wild.
That was a friend. I think, Jazz, you said you might tell people from 20 plus year friends more than you tell people from now. Unfortunately, I don't trust my friends of 20 plus years anymore. So I told them things and they went and told other people. So if I
That's tough.
told one of my red flag.
Mm.
One, I
Where's the
told
flag, Kevin?
here you go.
There it is.
I told one of my
Like you didn't know about the
girlfriends.
flag, huh, Shorty?
Yeah.
There's a flag on the flag.
Yeah.
Flag on the play, man.
I told
Flag
one of
on
my
the play.
girlfriends like what I was, things that we would talk
Damn.
about, right?
Yeah.
And then she would go and tell my ex-boyfriend what I had essentially told her. So in recent years, I've told Shorty and this guy a lot more than I've shared with those individuals because I don't trust them anymore. And more recently, I've talked to you, Jazz, and Heavy about a lot of things that have been going on recently.
Who the realest nigga you know?
Yeah, and those older friends, they don't know anything about this side. They don't care about gaming, Lacey, or anything like that. So you guys have been more my friends than the people who are physically here with me.
We know
So
the real you.
yeah,
Right.
I mean, yes,
What?
you guys really do.
I was
But
about to say I'm leaving.
no.
Hey, Shorty, own everything. I was
Man, I'm
about
out.
to reach through the box on her. You see the coming out of her box.
You guys really do,
He about to
and
turn to the girl.
I'm
off
very
the
appreciative, because I'll just say that I'm very appreciative and sensitive, apparently.
Yeah, I can understand that. Just for me, my friend that I've had for we go back to like 5th grade.
Yeah.
And we don't talk every day. I mean, sometimes we don't talk, but maybe once every couple of months because we're both just really busy. But whenever we do talk, we pick up like nothing fell off, and we still have that relationship. Now there are some friends that I have that are just go back that far. That I still consider them a friend, but would I talk to them about stuff that I've talked to more recent friends? Absolutely not. Absolutely not.
Mhm.
Like I got a couple of group chats and shit with my homies and with my boys and shit. But aside from that though, like I know which of my motherfucking brothers that I can go to and really, you know what I'm saying, and really talk to about my shit and really, you know what I mean. But even then, you know what I mean, like I be cautious of certain shit that I say because you can't invite everybody into every experience of your life,
Facts.
right?
Yep.
So that also goes back to being careful with that energy and shit as well because you can't invite everybody into everything that you go.
Mm-hmm. That's like
Don't
I said,
need
I'm
all that
sensitive.
energy.
Apparently, I'm taking that
Yeah.
energy, and when you're a giver, or a pleaser or whatever, then you take on that energy of other people, and unfortunately, it brings you down, and you have to heal from that.
Mm-hmm.
I used to I think me and Jazz talked about this shit before too. About how like I was like I felt like I got this fucking tattoo on my forehead that say "Tell me your problems." Because I could literally be in a grocery store trying to check out, and motherfucker behind me will spark up a conversation, and then all of a sudden he telling me about his motherfucking wife and they problems and his kid and his daughter, and I'm like, bro, can I buy my goddamn bread, nigga? Like, shut the fuck up.
He got to get that milk. He got to get that milk home.
That milk home.
He left it out, and she'll probably fuck around and leave.
It's the last straw.
It's the last straw.
Bro.
It's gonna break the camel's back.
Nah, for real, man. That shit, like, it be wild. Like, I don't know, like, and I had to come to that point to where I had to realize, damn, like, maybe I am just that outlet that some motherfuckers need. You know what I'm saying? So,
I think you are. Yeah, I agree with this. People come to me as well. I always tell people I don't know always have the right words to say, but I'm a great listener. I'm always here for you.
Facts. Even when I want to be a fucked up motherfucker and give some fucked up advice, I can't. Like, it still come back. You know what I'm saying? Still come back. I'm still like, nah, you shouldn't do that, man. You should do this.
I usually.
That's crazy. That's crazy. That's crazy. Shorty over there talking about cat.
You definitely told me to go put some sugar in his gas tank one time. So there's that.
Wait, hold on, pause. I didn't tell you that. I didn't tell you to do that. I didn't tell you to do that.
You told me to do it.
I didn't tell you to do that.
Wait, you telling her to destroy private property?
Hell no. Nah. Don't be putting my name on shit like that. Because if that come back to you, after you done really did it, I don't want no. I'm not going to jail.
I can't stand tearing up somebody's car, bro. God.
No, I'm just kidding, y'all. He would never give me advice like that.
No, not I, grasshopper.
He usually tells me to ignore, and I kind of hate that because sometimes I don't want to be the bigger person. Sometimes I don't want to ignore it. Sometimes I want to pop off. Like, let me. Damn it!
You gotta.
You spent the whole show talking about don't come get you for the bullshit, but now you ready to pop off.
Sometimes, only sometimes. Crazy. But not. I don't want to go to jail though. But like I said, that's why I'm gonna get a man.
To jail if you get caught.
Exactly. Right. That's why I'm gonna get a man so that I can just be like, I'm gonna go get my man and he gonna air this bitch out.
That's crazy. That's crazy. Because now he going to jail for premeditated. Ain't that a bitch?
But she gonna say the shit. He ready to go to jail.
Right. He ready to go down. He said he ready to take that trip.
He said he missed the penitentiary.
He said he would take a bullet for me. Like
he said he gonna sit down and do that dying peacefully. Man, fuck out of here.
He built different. He a dying breed. They don't even make him like him.
Wow.
He a dying breed.
Not you gassing that nigga up. Now he gotta go and show and prove. Nigga. Like, that's crazy.
He can't come back home with less than a murder charge.
If he come back and he got his ass whooped, I'm breaking up with him.
I'm not a ride or die.
He can't even come back with an aggravated assault charge, and it's fucked up. No,
I'm like, you didn't kill him. I said you was a dying breed.
Literally.
I put all the probing words there. I put all the key words. You were supposed to come through and do this and that.
Listen, I'll be like, why? How come you're here? You a dying breed. You're supposed to be dead. Like
that's crazy.
Damn. All right.
Yep. All right, let me get out the way. There you go, Sue. Don't need that energy over here. How you doing, Shorty?
Hey.
Shit. How's the air up here?
It's great. It's great.
Well, look, right. Y'all, we've been in this thing crazy 2.5 hours, man. Just big chilling. Anybody got something coming up this week on those gaming pages, or y'all got any social media y'all want to shout out? you know, to have people go follow, check out what you got going on, anything you want to leave for the people, anything special going on this week. Let's go top to bottom. We're gonna start with Shorty. What you got coming up? Anything you want to let the people know about?
I don't have anything major because I just got back into football, so I'm tired.
Mm-hmm.
But Liz Extravaganza is Saturday.
Oh,
You guys ever want to come around?
Your mic, Chaz, your mic. You came in there real staticky.
You buzzing.
But
You been good the whole episode too.
Yeah,
Right, he was
but I
there the
heard
whole
Liz
time.
Extravaganza
It's coming up
Saturday.
coming up Saturday. I will actually be home, Liz. The baby shower is being postponed, so I'll be in the city.
I'll be
What time is the Liz Extravaganza?
8, 9 Eastern.
9 Eastern?
Yeah.
Bet.
I should
I'll
be
be
on
on
there.
that.
Eastern. Don't be coming in there 9 a.m. Think something about to go down, okay?
9 a.m. is wild.
PM.
I'll be at work. But hey, if y'all ain't already, go follow Miss Shorty 5. Make sure y'all hop in the Discord. The Laird University, you know, got the nerds and the jocks in there. Support this lady. She is super talented. Just a great person to know, a great friend. She is one of those people I call a friend. That's family. That's my best. Don't even. Shut up. Soft ass. And you go support everything she do. Her TikTok be popping, all that good shit, man. Go follow.
Listen, that TikTok be popping.
Hey, it be popping, don't it?
Hey,
Yeah, mama, here I come.
So go follow up everything. Miss Shorty 5. Heavy, what you got coming up this week, bro?
Man, this week we got that power supply coming in this weekend, so hopefully be back on this regular stream schedule. If y'all don't know
what's that schedule.
Shit, man. Whenever the fuck my work schedule allow me to, bro. That shit been killing me. So I recently switched to these 10-hour shifts, man. And listen, I slightly regretted it. Yeah, I slightly regretted it. But I mean, it's been fun though. It's been fun. I ain't gonna lie.
You thought those 3 days off. You thought those 3 days off was gonna be worth it, huh?
No, I did. But now my Wednesday is filled with like taking care of my kids and shit, picking them up from school and shit, giving their moms a break. So, you know, it ain't really a day off. It's just
You want to take my kids?
Working my second job. That's crazy.
FTK. Fuck the kids.
Hold on here one more time before we roll up out of here. She thought this was. Nah, man.
Yeah.
So like that, and then we're gonna get back into business as usual. This weekend, I guess.
Heavy Rider X on everything.
On everything.
Everything that matters.
Motherfucker to find.
And he be having this TikTok popping too. So make sure y'all go follow up on there. Jazz, the cold-hearted killer, only 25% human heart, the rest of a robot.
Damn.
What you got coming up, Jazz?
Nothing much. You guys know I don't stream yet. I do, I'm working on it. I'm working on pushing myself to get there and actually stream. Who knows? Maybe I might, for Liz's Extravaganza this weekend.
What is your page, your streaming page?
So I'm on Twitch as NoAngel22. You might get lucky and see something Saturday. Until then, you can follow me on Instagram at Buggy Banana.
So look, let's do this. Let's go blow up No Angel on Twitch. Get them follows up. Make her stream something. Go blow up Banana Buggy Instagram and go crazy. Let's start requesting her to get this stream popping. Just go flood her shit. DMs and all. Flood her shit. Okay, till she starts. Nope. DMs and all. Flood her shit. She gonna stream.
Unless you asking for my Amazon card, stay on my DMs.
Oh my God. Look, if y'all gonna pay something in her Amazon card, y'all gonna do that. I don't be in them DMs. So whatever y'all do in there, stay in there.
That's just for y'all.
Right. So what it is, bro? What you got coming up this week?
back to the work schedule, but I'm finna get back to my streaming back on Twitch. Now that
No
I
hashtag, right?
hashtag
King. There we go.
Hashtag King Gaming. But I done made my 100 plus on Facebook, but I'm finna start back my streaming back on Twitch again because I gave a little break from that. But it's finna be back on the grind in between working. So
is the hashtag King on Twitch as well?
Yes, sir.
Follow it. Everybody go follow it. I'm gonna go follow. Matter of fact, let me do it right now while we talking on Twitch because I'm gonna start doing some shit on the purple side too. Shit.
That's why I mainly stream on Twitch, but I do stream occasionally on Facebook. But you know how Facebook is.
Yeah, I was doing a dual stream, man. Doing having them both run at the same time, but
that's what I'm gonna do.
Man,
see, I ain't on your level. I got to get
hashtag King is already live right now. Let's go and give him that follow.
Boy, ain't no way you should be live right now. Like we ain't sitting right here.
I didn't know he was streaming this to Twitch. I thought he was only on Facebook.
I'm on Facebook and Twitch.
Boom, there we go. Well, we got that follow.
God damn, I caught the last Pokemon of the day. Ain't that a bitch?
Yeah, because you showed him catch that Rattata. He got away.
I definitely didn't. Shit crazy.
Lacey, what you got coming this week?
Of course, I'm gonna be doing some Fortnite streams. I have my little schedule going on right now. I'm trying to get live around 6 p.m. Pacific time. Do 2-hour streams throughout the week, and Saturday we'll be in 4TK doing the Live Extravaganza. So I will see you guys this week.
And that's
Loki.
Boo.
That's Lacey. That's me. What you up to, Loki? When you gonna start streaming again?
I know.
Yeah, when is Phil gonna make this great comeback?
Yeah. Inquiring minds want to know.
Yeah, what's going on?
So I've been actually trying to get back into the city, but every time I go in that motherfucker, ain't nobody getting in there.
So you gotta
go in there and walk around by myself.
Yeah, I
hit y'all up. But I am about to start streaming Hogwarts Legacy because I don't want to get too far in because this shit is fun. And then y'all don't know my guy's little journey. So
you joining you joining a Hogwarts HBCU?
I'm in there. My guy's name is Idris Bozeman. Look for him.
I'm fucking weak, bro.
Yeah, I'm in the Ravenclaw house. We in there, man.
Fuck Ravenclaw, man. I'm Lionel Heatherty, you know what I'm saying? Lionel Heatherty. Hell yeah, you know what I'm saying? We over here, big game, you know what I mean? You know what I mean?
Just putting some last final touches, waiting on my friend to finish up something for me, and then we'll be ready to go live. But it's in the lounge with Low Key Live. If you're looking for that, it's probably going to either be on Thursdays or Fridays. And that'll be 7 p.m. Central. So just be on the lookout for that. Should be coming soon. Support that because that'll be going live on everything: Facebook, Twitch, YouTube. So yeah, that's it. Follow the page, Low Key Live Gaming, if you ain't already. Besides that, man, follow everybody here, man. These all good folks.
And don't forget about Trent. He is at work right now, finishing up work. But don't forget to follow Big Fella Trent. He is on
Cutie
Pie Gaming.
And Cutie Pie Gaming. Let me grab hers real quick.
And then Thebo as well. So if y'all ain't already following those pages, go make sure y'all check those out as well, man. Anybody got something going on after this? Any Among Us? I know y'all been doing the Among Us nights and all of that shit.
I don't know. I might play Fortnite. I don't know.
Okay. Well, shit. Just keep your eyes out for anything. Any of them live notifications and drop in and show some love.
Exclamation notify.
Already, man. Before we break off, though, anybody want to come through anything? Anybody got anything they want to say? Any takeaways? Y'all want to add to today's show? You want to step to the table and say anything? Speak now, forever hold your peace.
I'm on the other phone.
Be unapologetically you, man. At the end of the day, Be you. You are the most important person to you. Nobody's gonna love you like you love you. Nobody's gonna care about what you got going on like you care about it. Put you first.
Period.
Put you first. Self-love is super important. Put you first. Then find somebody that's gonna match that energy.
Factuals.
Already.
Till next week, y'all. Peace.
All right, man. Listen, life is a series of moments and moments pass. So make them shits last each and every day, man. Listen, we are the sit down and we are out. Y'all be easy. Y'all have a good day.